Hell yeah.
Got an injury. Okay, welcome back to the Fade or Follow podcast. Men with beards here.
That's right.
Austin,
Half.
where's the beard?
Half.
He's got the goatee going a little bit.
He's got the 17-year-old beard going on. You know, when you can't quite grow hair and spots yet.
I've been growing it for 17 years.
17 years, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Since we last talked to you guys, Georgia West was 9-0. Our alma mater, the Longhorns, have now clinched the perfect record in district, 10-0 district championship, back-to-back, heading to the playoffs. There we go. There it is. They will be playing Friday against Karn City in Pleasanton in round 1. 7 p.m., I'm assuming, 7:15, somewhere around there.
7:30, sir.
7:30. It'll start at 7:30. Okay, so they completed the undefeated district championship season. They just defeated Taft 69-32. From what I heard, there was a lot of dirty play going on with Taft. Like they pretty much didn't have nothing to lose, from what I understand. I talked to a couple guys that went to the game and said Taft was getting a little irritated and dirty, you know, trying to aggravate our guys. But hey, when you're losers, that's what happens. All right. Not that everybody's winners here. Taft is going to the playoffs also as the 4th seed.
That's right.
And in the district also. So good for them. From the looks of it, George West will probably beat Karn City. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but they are the 4th. They placed 4th in their district. They're playing the 1 seed in our district. So that's how that goes. If everything goes to plan, we will be in the second round against Wallace Brazos or Lexington, which all accounts probably Lexington, I'm assuming.
Probably, yeah.
Probably Lexington, which would be perfect. It would set up the perfect revenge game, you know, against Lexington, the ones who knocked them out. I would say clocked their asses out last year. I think it was 77-7.
Yeah, it was bad.
76-0. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So Lexington does have 1 loss on their record. I would say they play in a tougher district than George West does.
They do.
Obviously, yeah. So that would be exciting to see. And if George West can get past Lexington, Poth and Tidehaven will play if everything goes to plan, I believe, from what I saw. And we could possibly see a Poth versus George West in the 3rd round, which Tidehaven is my pick to win the whole thing this year. I saw Tidehaven play against Ganado this year. Tidehaven they got a good squad, is all I'll say. But props to Ganado for scheduling them. I mean, 3A against a small 2A like that. You know, they hung in there in the beginning, but didn't quite go Coach Irvin and the Indians' way there. I have the bracket right here.
There it is.
So, yeah, Poth will play Taft in the 1st round. George West, Karn City, Lexington, Wallace, Brazos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if Poth wins, they'll play probably East Bernard, winner East Bernard and Rogers. And then they will play the winner between us and Lexington in the 3rd round, is what it looks like here.
Mm-hmm.
At the top of that bracket, you got Tidehaven, who is obviously the other number 1 seed in the bracket. And then if Odom gets to the 3rd round, they'll play Tidehaven, which you never know. I hear Blanco's got a pretty good squad. They'll play them in the 2nd round. So
they beat Lexington.
Yeah. Obviously a really tough district there.
Yeah, Blanco beat Lexington, and they run the slot T offense. So
yeah,
maybe that's something different this year that we have possibly as an advantage going against Lexington this year if we were to win against Karn City.
Yeah, that's what I was going to kind of say. Like, recipe for winning against Lexington, probably keep the ball away from them. Control the clock.
Stud quarterback. You
know, just pound it on the ground with Blunt, with Ballou. Both these kids are averaging 100 yards a game this year. I think I saw Ballou was averaging 103. Blunt was 116, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong there.
I haven't looked it up.
Yeah, I did have it here a second ago. It's somewhere like that. Yeah, right here.
Player stat.
Blunt 134 yards a game this year.
Damn.
Ballou 102, and Spencer Lee with the close 92 yards a game. Yeah. So keep it on the ground. We got a running quarterback too. We got a fast quarterback also. Keep the ball away. Play keep away. This is our year, man. We're gonna get there.
Who's
gonna beat them.
Leading receiver?
Leading receiver.
Also Blunt.
No.
Didn't it say that to the left right there? No.
Receiving touchdowns, Cohen Blunt. Most.
Rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I probably passed it up.
Go up. Top. It's on the top left. I saw it. Right there.
Oh, Cohen Blunt.
16 yards a game, baby.
16 yards
got
a game. Hey, that's good enough for second team all district right there.
You would know, right?
Yeah. 10 catches, 175 yards, second team all district. Most proudest stat of my life there. But hey, they need to carry this momentum, man. I don't want to see another. Last year, we were 9-1. One district also last year, then just got clobbered in that second round. Totally different offense, totally different coach, totally different team, I think, when you come in there and change everything around. So these boys got a shot. They got a shot this year. Okay, Coach Blunt, he knows how to win. He's been there before. Been all the way to state semifinals, I believe. Not so long ago. So hopefully he can take him back this year. And, Cohen Blunt's senior year, he's got his boy playing more to play for, is what I'll say. So anything else on that? We got anything else?
Yeah, if you kind of look at the bracket, Blanco, I feel like they definitely drew a tougher draw, even as the 1 seed, than freaking Poth did. But I don't think, to be honest, I don't know if Poth can. If we were to beat Lexington, I don't think Poth is gonna. I don't think we'll see Poth. I think we'll see East Bernard.
Well, I kind of wanted Poth to get there so we could get the naming rights.
Yeah.
Naming rights to one of our buddy Clayton's twins he had. He's already got one he got to name. Let us name the other one.
Yeah.
So Longhorns, come through for us, please. Because we are very creative when it comes to that. We'll even give you, if this happens, we'll put a poll out. Whoever can come up with the best name, we'll take it into consideration. Probably not, but, how often do you get to rename a child? That's not yours. So, excited about that if we do see each other. But, yeah, I know East Bernard's a tough draw there,
Good,
too.
man.
So.
Yeah.
Yep, he's been a supporter of the show. He's been up on the wall since the last 2.5, 3 years we've been doing this. So
Yeah.
moving on, the other game of the week. Well, it was hyped up to be the game of the week. You had the number 1 seeded going into this game, Rockport Fulton Pirates versus the number 2 seeded or tied for second, Sinton Pirates. It was for a share of the district championship or for Rockport to win the outright district championship. Unfortunately for Coach Sosa and the Rockport Pirates, Sinton showed up ready to play. They completely shut out Rockport 31-0. They didn't have an answer from Micah Green. This kid is a very disciplined runner. This guy, he follows his blocks up the middle, man, and then once he gets outside, you're not touching him.
Yeah, he's elusive, man.
And he is very, very quick. That's the type of runners you need to get to go deep in the playoffs there. But congratulations to Coach Troutman, and then they did with this win earn the number 1 seed. Rockport sadly fell all the way to the 3rd seed due to point differential. Whenever you stack it up that way,
But still co-district champion.
Yeah, no, congratulations on that.
As a 3rd seed,
Yes, second year head coach. His second year as a head coach, going to 4A ball, winning a district or a share of a district championship in a very tough district with Cuero, Sinton, and what?
JSN.
JSN.
Yeah.
You got a catch?
Go. Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that later. Okay, so as far as those playoff rounds matchup, we're going to see Sinton is going to play
Gruya. Rio Grande City, Gruya.
Gruya. They'll play. They're also 4 seed. Sinton is the 1 seed, and Rockport is going to go against not too far away from them, the Kingsville Brahmas.
That's right.
They will play it. They're the number 2 seed, I believe, in their district.
Yeah, Kingsville is.
Yeah. So I believe those games are on Friday also. I don't know where they're at. I don't know the location as far as that goes, but should be exciting. Hopefully, all these Coastal Bend teams get past the first round. Something to be excited about, man. And it's I'm excited about this year's playoffs. We got a lot of teams, a lot of relationships we have with coaches that are going to the playoffs this year. Other playoff matchups. Real quick though, I wanted to go back to Micah Green real quick. I was looking at this kid's stats. They're out of this world. It's a big credit to his offensive line too, though. On the season, he has 2,401 yards with I think over 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's got a lot of offers, or 3 offers too. I saw from was it UTRGV that he has offer from them, and then 2 more I saw.
Yeah, not very often you get that close to 2,500 yards in 10 games. So that's 250 yards a game.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, that's tough and
Good
that's
math.
tough to do. Yeah, very tough. A little bit less than that, 2,401. So 240 yards a game, .0001.
Did you see the
That's good,
play
Matt.
on the slant they threw to him, and he just like broke it over the middle and just
Oh,
like
yeah.
cut it all the way across the field to score?
Yeah, he had 25 carries this game, 178 yards, 3 total touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on the touchdown part though.
Yeah, he's just a good player, man.
Yeah, they're good all around. They were Rockport couldn't get the run game going. That's their strength, obviously. Their run game. Rockport does have, I believe they're junior heavy, so they'll have a lot of these guys back next year. So I guess this could be kind of like the bookmark of going into next year. You know how deep they go this year, and they're going to be a lot more experienced next year. So hopefully it's theirs to lose next year, this district championship. But yeah, congratulations to Coach Troutman and Coach Sosa making it to the playoffs. It's like I said, exciting. Anything else on the game? Anything we missed? None of us got to go.
We watched it.
Yeah, we all watched it, which I'm kind of glad we didn't go. That would have been quite a drive for y'all to see a 31-0
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to beat Sinton, especially with all that riding on it.
Yeah.
You know, if we thought Coach Troutman was going to come in there and let them share that district championship away, like I didn't think that for a second. So it's
Their quarterback's
very
a good
tough place
player
to play.
too. I mean, he's a
Best, I believe his name is.
yeah. And then they got one other guy, number 3.
He's got his brother is the number 1 receiver. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that number 3.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe that's his brother.
He's a good player, man. They have big. Their size up front and the offensive line they got some size,
Yeah,
man.
dude, they're big.
What are the offers with these guys? Like some of them got to have offers. I would
think
imagine.
Isn't the quarterback a sophomore?
I'm gonna
I
look
think
it up
he is.
right here.
Click on the roster real quick.
Yeah.
I think that quarterback's a sophomore. What number? Yeah, number 1. That's him.
Quincy Best,
The
sophomore.
sophomore.
Yep.
Yeah.
His brother is a sophomore also. I'm guessing they're twins. Number 6.
Number 3, right? Isn't he?
Number 3 is Sean Hughes. So 6 is his brother.
Okay.
So that's not his brother. That wide receiver that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
he broke some nice plays too. Number 3.
yes, his brother did. Number 6. He did get involved in the offense there a little bit too. So, but not much else to say from it, man. They showed up. They played. They won. Sent Rockport packing back home, and they're both going to the playoffs. So
Gerald in the
football
second
team.
round looms large. That's not going to be an easy game in the second round against Gerald. I heard some chatter from I watched the Dave Campbell's bracket reveal show, and they were talking up Gerald pretty good. Like they weren't just going to be like a slouch for Sinton in the second. Let's be real. Sinton's playing that first round game, it's probably going to. I mean, I don't have anything against Rio Grande City Grulia, but that's probably going to be like 60-0.
yeah,
I've looked up their record. They're struggled this year, but you still got to take down Wimberley. They're gonna have to see Wimberley in the third round.
could it be 3 years in a row we see this Wimberley Sinton game?
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Well, unless Gerald somehow beats them.
Yeah,
But
Wimberley lost a lot last year. I know
they did, and they seem like they had some weird scores early in the season.
They did, right?
Like early in the year, I don't know if they had people hurt or something, but like games where they normally blew people out, they had some close. I know Canyon Lake almost beat them week 1, but that was week 1.
New coach, right?
Wimberley?
Yeah.
What did they have a new coach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Either
didn't
this
realize
year,
that.
this year or last year, but I thought it was this year. So
Yeah.
could be like a learning curve or.
And then that top half of the bracket, Rockport's got to play Salado most likely the second round if they get past Kingsville, which I feel like that's a winnable game. They're not bad, but
Okay.
then get to Cuero third round possibly.
All right. Other playoff matchups we have written up there. The TR Bulldogs are going to play Ganado and Taft on Thursday. That's going to be a tough test for the Bulldogs there. I mean, kudos to them for getting to the playoffs. I did watch a little bit of the TR Refugio game, and it was 14-7 late in the first quarter, and TR had a chance to tie the game. You know, maybe make it a game. I went to go pick something up, something to eat for the kids up, and I came back probably about 15, about an hour later, and looked, and it was 44-13. So they let that one get away. But hey, nevertheless, they are moving on.
Where did you go in George West that took you an hour to get food?
Oh, the lines are very long.
Agave,
Or
probably.
I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Agave.
So yeah, that game will be Thursday. The other team in that district with Rockport and Sinton, Cuero, they will be playing La Feria. I believe, in the first round.
right.
And then we got, if you got anything on this, Dustin, Stockdale will play Santa Rosa, our arch nemesis here. George West arch nemesis. And since we're cheaters. We cheated those boys out of another reason for us to go against Santa Rosa, because we do have a close relationship with the Stockdale head coaching staff there. So
Yeah, they play down in San Diego,
okay,
on the blue turf there.
Another one of our rivals.
True.
Kittle touchdown, Austin.
I know.
I think as long as, to me, it could be a matchup problem for Stockdale, just kind of how it was for George West, because they do run similar offenses. I think if Stockdale uses their speed and gets outside on them with their run game, I think they'll be okay. The Santa Rosa, the trouble George West had was running in the interior. They do have some big guys on the interior of their defensive line, to where it's hard to run inside on them. But to me, I think if they can get out wide on them, I think they'll be okay moving the ball. Odom didn't seem to have any problem with Santa Rosa. I don't know. Like I said, I think it was more of a matchup thing with George West.
Yeah, they probably stacked the line.
Yeah,
probably 8 in the box there.
And they were big.
Yeah, their two defensive tackles out there were big, man. It wasn't just like a fat guy. It was like these guys were like muscled up, like they were impressive looking kids. But
you can get that shit for cheap across the border, bro. No, that was a joke. We're not accusing anybody of doing anything wrong. That was just a joke.
I wanted to give a quick shout out. My former school I coached out, Kennedy. Very impressive win against Weimar. They'll be playing Santa Maria in the first round. I think they should be able to handle them. A guy we had on the podcast, Coach Cornegie, Johnson City, is playing Crawford, and they could, if they were to make the upset, they're the 4 seed. If they were to make the upset against Crawford, they would see Kennedy in the second round.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
So that bracket, that's the top half of that 2AD1 bracket.
He'll be back playing against that, like the same district he played when he was coaching 3 Rivers.
Yeah. And then the bottom half of that bracket has Ganado and Refugio, and they'll see each other likely in the third round. And winner goes to the Region 4 championship game to see.
And Ganado has won that matchup the last 2 times they've played. So,
yeah.
Refugio's going to come to play.
Yeah.
I bet you.
Yeah. Coach Murrah, who we had on the show in Louise, they'll be playing La Villa in the first round this year. They're going in as a 4 seed also, which is, his first year head coaching. Made the playoffs, which, he's got a lot on his plate there. He's got to get shit together. It usually takes I'm not going to take anything from him, but first year there making the playoffs pretty impressive when you kind of still got to get shit in line, Give him a few more years, they'll be that number 1 seed. No doubt. Haven't seen much from La Villa. I don't know what he's up against there, but hopefully they can pull it off.
La Villa beat Santa Rosa, so it's not going to be
shit.
easy.
Yeah.
In non-district.
Okay. Hey, you never know, Dustin. You never know.
Oh, yeah. I told him, he does feel, I'm not talking to him about it.
I bet you Murrow beat that coach's ass. I bet you, I'll tell you that right now.
They play down in Fremont. I don't know if it's at 7 or 7:30, but it's a Friday night game in Fremont.
By the way, Fremont has a very nice field.
They do.
Absolutely. Our girls played there, and they have that field is immaculate, man.
Yeah.
That program I remember had shut down. The football program in Fremont shut down, I believe, in 2008, and they just started back up, I think, about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So they hats off to them, man. That's awesome.
They
I believe it was a money issue is why they shut the program down.
They redid the stadium, did a new stadium and all that. It is nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Down there.
Okay, Shiner will play Ben Bolt in the first round. Shiner still undefeated, I believe, playing 4 seed Ben Bolt, and then Refugio will play Weimar when it comes to that bottom half of that bracket that Ganado and them are in. So, but yeah, all as far as that bracket goes, it's gonna be Ganado or Refugio. Obviously, we're pulling for Ganado. See if Coach Irvin can get him back there. Did you guys see? I got to bring this up before we get out of high school. Did y'all see the ending to this Bay City Calhoun game?
Yes.
What happened?
Okay, I got the video right here. All right, so basically it was a tough game. Bay City was up 6-0, and at the end of the game, Calhoun tried some schoolyard bullshit, and
it didn't work, right?
No, it didn't. It really didn't work. So at the end of the game, this is kind of what they tried here.
Maximize it?
Okay, here, let me start it
Oh,
over.
the toss it around deal.
Okay, so they tried the hook and ladder on this play right here.
Yeah.
He goes for the toss. It drops. Bay City's celebrating. They won the game. Calhoun's kind of like, hey, it's over. We lost this and that. But wait.
They never touched him down.
Yeah,
That was a lateral.
Yep.
that was a lateral.
They thought it was an incomplete pass. They end up beating Bay City, I believe, getting the number 1 seed in the district.
Dude, that is crazy.
And it took the refs a little while too.
They never blew the whistle.
No, it never was blown dead, but they still had to huddle up and question it.
I know a guy on the staff at Port Lavaca.
So they're talking about it. What just happened?
He had possession of it. He threw it back.
Yeah, I don't know why'd they stop.
And they're going to win this game. They're going to say, well, when he pitched it back, he pitched it back.
It's a lateral.
Yeah, that's a lateral. Yeah.
But he stood there like it was an incomplete pass. And what situational awareness?
Who's to blame in this situation is what I'm wondering.
Oh, it's Bay City.
Is that bad coaching?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
for not saying
okay.
go get the ball. 'Cause
Yes.
that dude had the ball standing there for a good 4 or 5 seconds before another play, and great heads up play by the receiver to come and tell him, hey, that's a live ball, go.
I'm wondering if Port Lavaca purposely stood there to act like the play was over to try to fool them.
Because he did just take off.
But to me though, the guy from those people, Bay City's got to
Hey,
know
that's
better.
Josh Irvin's hometown, bro. Come on. Hey, Mexican OT, come on.
They got to know better than that. Oh, they got to. I don't know if this has never been coached that or if that situation hey, you see that all the time in games.
I think what it was
Toss
is
it around thing.
the receiver had his back turned to the defense. When they saw the ball on the ground, they were like, hey, he dropped it. But the coach was right there. If you saw the replay, if y'all saw the video, the coach was right there where the lateral happened. And he was coming on the field as if it was over too. So I don't think Calhoun did it on purpose. I think that the guy, the ladder, was obviously, he thought the ball was incomplete too because everybody kind of stopped on it. But that was probably the craziest play, this last
I'm
week.
surprised no one, the players didn't walk on the field.
They did.
So,
They were starting to.
I know, but
City
that would have been a penalty, right?
Well, Bay City walked on the field. I didn't see Port Lavaca, but
No,
Bay City.
but I think everybody thought it was over except that one kid.
Well, if you step on the field, that's a penalty, right?
Well, from Bay City standpoint, yeah, they have too many on the field. The play's still going on.
Yeah, but obviously the refs called it. That was it.
Port Lavaca. So that gave Port Lavaca the 2 seed.
The 2 seed, okay.
And that gave Bay City the 3 seed.
Okay, so that's a big difference there, man.
Yeah.
It's in competition going into the playoffs, but I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, great heads up play, also another bonehead move, so kind of
that's
no
nuts,
at the
dude.
same time.
Of course, I took Port Lavaca
In a game
to win.
in a game like that too, your defensive battle, think of how those Bay City kids feel. They held them scoreless the whole game, playing badass defense. Obviously the offense couldn't do anything because they only had 6 points, but for it to end like that, that's a situation where one play, affects the whole game.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
What if that would have knocked you out of the playoffs?
It probably would have been 100 times worse. but
Dude, that would have been sickening.
thank God that's not the case. They're both going, but hey, you got to think. You got to think sometimes. Okay, and another thing I wanted to show you guys. So Eric Sosa, pretty popular guy down at Rockport, right? Pretty popular dude. First scored touchdown in UTSA history, first inaugural quarterback there. He is not the most famous person out of Rockport, Texas. All right?
That win.
I want you guys to meet, as of right now, this guy. His name is Brandon Rhodes. He is the number 3 ranked middleweight in power slap
Really?
from Rockport, Texas.
That's pretty cool.
Here's a couple of his highlights. I was doom scrolling the other night. And,
Dude, scrolling.
yeah, and check this out. Boom, that's him in the black right there. Knocking that dude out right there. That's one video. It'll show the replay pretty. I wonder how one gets in the power slap. But obviously, when I'm doom scrolling and checking it out,
Dude, that's right in the jaw.
there's something about a man about to take a fucking hit to the face that you can't turn away from. And I'm glad I kind of watched it because I thought it was pretty cool that he was from Rockport. Here's another video. I'm not sure if it was this one or not, but there's a video that I couldn't find earlier, but the one that I did see. He was going up against the number 1 middleweight seed, and he was the 8th seed, and he won it. So now it moved him. That was about a month ago. So now that moved him up from number 8 to number 3, and I believe the championships are sometime next month. So he's still in it.
Dude, I never have watched it other than like clips like this. It is freaking nuts.
It is nuts, dude. But like that's something they monetized. That's perfect. That's
Oh,
Dana
yeah.
White all over.
It's a clip show. Or
Yes.
clip. That's what Dana White said.
When you see somebody about to get slapped in the face,
crazy.
can you scroll past it?
No.
No, you can't. So, but yeah, Brandon Rhodes, Rockport, Texas. I believe he trains. I don't know how you train for slap fighting, but he trains in San Antonio. Is where he
Someone
says
just comes in,
in.
hits the shit out of him, and just
Yeah.
over and over and over. Like, hey, I'm good now.
I don't know his age or anything. I don't know if anybody from Rockport's listening to this, if anybody knows him or anything. But hey, I would love to get this guy on the show. That's awesome. So, move over, Eric Sosa. You got a little competition for the most popular guy there in Rockport. So,
Dude,
I hope this guy wins it.
It's Cody Rhodes' brother.
Yeah, he's not the biggest guy. He's not the strongest guy. But from what I saw in that video, he's real technical on how he hits. And, he watches film.
It looks
on
like
how
they're
his
getting
guy-
like right on the jaw. Like
That's how you knock somebody out.
Well,
on the
I didn't
jaw.
know that was legal.
No, it's anywhere on the face. Okay, but
Oh yeah, hit him
if
right in the jaw.
you're about to get hit in the face, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna tense up. If those boxers that get knocked out from hits to the jaw,
Yeah.
they're not expecting it, And then if you're about to get hit, you're gonna be breathing. You're gonna be ready for it. It's when it comes to these guys, it's probably hard to knock somebody out. You do see a lot of knockouts, but you better hit pretty fucking hard. These guys train for it. Probably CTE down the road for all these guys.
Not hitting it. Hey, you're not going nothing into the brain. So
I know when Dana White started this, he wanted to say he was saying that there's a safe way to do it. Is there a safe way to do this?
No.
Exactly.
So
do they have mouthpieces?
But they don't go until somebody gets knocked out. They just do 3 rounds. Each slapper gets 3 shots, and then the judges decide on who took it better, or who hit harder.
Huh.
They decide the winner.
I always thought it was till they got
And I guess
knocked
that's
out.
the safe. I guess that's the safe part of it is not taking too many hits. So if you're gonna do it, you better look good doing it.
Imagine 15 rounds just getting hit in the face.
Yeah.
15
gets
times.
Dude, that's how it
15
used
times.
to be. That's how it used to be. Like you just kept going until you got knocked out. That's one of them crazy fucking Russian sports. It was a big thing in Russia before Dana White started it. So, but yeah, we're rooting for you, dude. We're rooting for you, Mr. Brandon Rhodes, Rockport, Texas. Okay, little college football this weekend. What do we got on college football this weekend? We'll go to our bets. I think I was 8-3. Dustin, you had a pretty good week, right?
6-3 is what I ended up.
6-3. Austin, care to share what your record was, or
I would not like to share that right now.
are we just gonna roll right past that one?
Let me actually.
I had a couple my locks hit while you're looking it up.
Yeah.
Colorado did.
Yeah, my locks, the 3 locks that I had the Marshall James Madison over 54.5. That hit.
Yep.
The West Virginia minus 6.5, which we lucked out on that one.
Well,
He made the right move. Dion made the right call on that.
they kicked the field goal, and then West Virginia just ran the ball out, right?
Yeah, they got the onside kick.
Yeah. So it's like,
But if they're right outside the 10. If they go for it, they were moving the ball in West Virginia. They score a touchdown. We're kind of screwed on that. But you do have to kick the field goal in that situation if you're a coach. Obviously not worried about the spread or anything. We got it at 6.5. It hit. Amen. We're the best. Follow us. We'll win you some money. My other bet I had was the Indiana and Penn State over. And this over hit by probably the best catch this year.
that was unbelievable.
We'll get to that in a minute when we cover the Indiana game. I want to get into that too, but that was a unbelievable catch. Unbelievable catch. Give Fernando Mendoza the Heisman right now. Like, give him the Heisman.
He was
I think he deserves
incredible in that game.
Ones that I lost, Oregon. I took Oregon minus 4.5. They survived a little scare there at the end there. Vanderbilt cover in overtime, thank God, by 7. They got the ball. That worked out perfect. And, of course, the fade gods. Portland State. I tell you guys every week, fade Portland State. I'm 6-2 on these Portland State's bets every week. Okay, they lost by 28 against Cal Sacramento. If anybody's out there who wants to just put in a random bet, always go against Portland State. You may lose it, you may win it, but I think you're going to win more than you're going to lose because they are, and I will still stand on this, the worst college football team I've seen this year so far. But yeah, those are my bets. Dustin, what were yours? What were your locks?
I had those 2 that you gave me. I had the JMU. That one hit on the over. I actually had Texas Tech minus 3.5 for the first quarter. I got spooked by the total, by the I think it went all the way up to 13.5 right before the game because nobody was betting on BYU, and the line just kept going up because it started at 10 or 10. I think it opened at 10 this week, the BYU and Tech game, and then right before kickoff, it was all the way to 13.5.
It jumped 2 points. Like
Yeah.
while
We're watching
College
game day.
made their picks, it jumped 2 points before the start of the game.
So I was like, well, I think Texas Tech will at least like come out like fired up, like the fans are excited.
This game was for sole first place.
Yeah.
In the Big 12. So
And they ended up covering the full spread, but they covered the first quarter spread. They were up 10. And so it was just a 3-pick parlay, and that one hit. Let me see here. What are my other ones? I had a couple. Oh, I lost the Georgia Mississippi State. That was a bad pick.
Yeah.
I had Mississippi State plus 9.5.
Same.
I really thought that they would hang with Georgia. Georgia hasn't kicked anybody's ass all year except
and Mississippi State has hung in with higher ranked teams this year also.
Every week, pretty much.
Yeah.
West Virginia minus 6.5. I had that one as well. Texas State minus half a point in the first half did not hit. And then I had the under. I took this was like a weather game, I thought. Navy Notre Dame. The weather was supposed to be terrible. It was pretty bad. They had that freaking front that blew in up there in South Bend, Indiana, and the under did not hit. The over hit in that Navy Notre Dame game, but ended up being 6-3, so that was good. Going back to Texas Tech, so I went to Scores for lunch here in New Braunfels, and
Shout out.
I've been there I don't know how many Saturdays. I have never seen Texas Tech fans there. Never.
They're coming out of the woodwork.
This place was packed to the gills. Everybody's chanting Raider Power, going just nuts. I'm like, where are these people coming from?
Those are some bandwagoners.
Oh, dude, it had to have been,
guarantee it.
right?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've never seen Tech fans there. And I've been there I don't know how many college football Saturdays.
It's very rare you see Tech fans outside of West Texas, to be honest with you.
And what you said, bandwagon, like, I've never seen a Tech bandwagon fan. Like, what are they going for the first year? They haven't proven nothing.
The last time they were probably this good was with Michael Crabtree and Graham Harrell when they knocked off Texas that one year.
That was the last time game day was there.
Yep.
Yeah, and they had a chance, I remember that year, to go to the national championship, but they lost to Oklahoma that year. So, but I still think that Tech team was better than Oklahoma that year.
I do too.
But hey, ball doesn't roll your way sometimes. They had trouble in the past beating Oklahoma. They could never beat Oklahoma. They were always right there. And some of those Tech teams were great, man. And if you look at the record of these Tech quarterbacks, like if you go back the last 20, 25, 30 years, they've had some gunslingers go through there. Not a lot of them make it in the pros. I mean, other than Patrick Mahomes, Graham Harrell broke all kinds of records. B.J. Simons, Cliff Kingsbury. There's a whole list of them.
They retired. I think they retired his jersey, B.J. Simons, at halftime of the game.
Yeah, I remember watching Cliff Kingsbury when I was a kid, man. That dude, he was unreal. Danny Amendola. He played with Danny Amendola there.
Wes
back in the day also.
Welker.
The difference is this year they actually
Wes Welker. It wasn't Amendola. Amendola came a little bit later.
they have a defense finally.
Yeah.
Like their defense is actually good.
Hey, it's that money they're spending.
It's
Right.
like they
That
paid
money
for
they're
it.
spending.
They
They just signed, or he committed. It was a 4-star recruit that committed to Texas Tech like a week ago.
Yeah.
So the future there, it's obviously looking good. So
Yeah, they got 2 5-stars in this upcoming class.
yeah.
They got one over Texas, and they got a kid out of Georgia, the defensive end, like a big-time 5-star coming.
How long do you think it is before Texas Tech joins the SEC?
If they keep playing, like spending money like this and like growing their, let's say they like win a playoff game, right, and like growing like their profile and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, it could happen.
You want that to happen?
Might as well. Get all the Texas schools in the SEC shit.
I didn't realize this when they were talking on game day of how much they hate A&M. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. The statue of the Red Raider on campus, the ass points toward College Station.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a very detailed thing. So obviously A&M's living in their head rent free. Okay.
Haven't played them in.
Bro, I went to a game when I was in college. We went up there for the Texas Tech A&M game, and at that time A&M had been in first place, and I went in there kind of talking shit, whatever. Fucking dude, tortillas coming from all directions. Like it was rough. Whenever, and I know it's tradition. I'm not shitting on their tradition or anything, but if a player gets hurt over there, they chant all in sync, Pussy. Absolutely. And a player on the opposing team.
Jeez.
Yes, absolutely. They are savage up there.
Well,
And they're probably all drunk as fuck. I mean, they're in the middle of the desert pretty much. So
yeah.
Dry county.
Used to be. I don't think it is
oh,
anymore.
there's plenty of wet counties around it for them to get it. I mean, if it's still a dry county.
They got in trouble for throwing batteries too at the opposing team's helmets, like on the sideline.
Did Travis Hunter put that in his pants too? Did y'all see that? Did you ever see that, Austin?
The tortilla thing.
Yeah,
When he put it
Tortilla
in
was
his pants?
on by his feet in the game. He grabbed it, put it in his crotch, and saved it for the rest of the game. He was like, "Hey, all I gotta do is warm it up."
They finally
He's
banned
selling it
that.
on his OnlyFans now.
On the IR, so
Yeah, they finally banned all that crap. Like, because now they get them 15-yard penalties if anything.
Yeah,
comes on the
they
field.
can do it before the game starts. I think before and after the game. During the game, there's no throwing of the torches. You can't take
batteries.
away tradition. I'm all for it. I'm all for that shit. I mean, do what you got to do to fuck with the opposing team, but there's a certain line that can't be crossed.
Did you go with Devin to the game?
Yep.
Did he bring a socket wrench to disassemble the bleachers or no? When he went?
No,
that's a
Never
tradition.
knew Devin to be a handyman. So.
Well, that's a tradition they have. When they like have a win, they'll disassemble the bleachers and just unscrew the bleachers.
Well, I didn't see any of that.
I don't
when
know
was there.
why, but that's what apparently they do that too.
Yeah. Okay, more college football. We'll start from the top. Ohio State rolled Purdue 34-10. I think Ohio State is in a league of their own. Okay, or they were, and I'll get to that in a second. Indiana, obviously. Omar Cooper Jr. looking like Amari Cooper Jr. out there. Perfect toe tap. That's got to be the catch of the year.
I
Play
think
of the
so,
year,
too.
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Like I said earlier, Fernando Mendoza, I think he, with that drive, won the Heisman there. Credit to Penn State for still fighting. Fired head coach. They had a 3-5 record going into the game. Gave Indiana all they could handle. I thought Indiana you could put them up there where Ohio State was because the way they were beating teams were like they were playing Madden against a child. Putting up 55 points, covering spreads by 20 points, but that's a tough place to play, obviously, in Penn State also. But they ended up winning. That's all that matters. Hit the over for us, like I said earlier. Cha-ching. So that's all I was really worried about there. The BYU Tech game, 29-7, I believe it was.
Yep.
Texas Tech now has sole first place rights to the Big 12. We will see them in the playoffs, regardless if they lose another game or not, I think. Bama beats LSU. Yep. And the ACC leading Virginia Cavaliers go down to Wake Forest.
Oh.
Yeah.
I watched.
It
that
was
game
too
last
good to
night.
be true.
Yes, I agree.
Virginia they're good. They're a good team, but they're not good. There was a reason they were the head of the ACC, but not even in the playoff because this was going to happen. Wake Forest is a good team.
No, they're not.
They're good. Then they're not good.
They're not good. They're good. They're
Yeah.
not good. Especially betting wise.
They've kind of turned into like I thought that they pretty good to bet on, especially when they're
You got to
underdogs.
catch them in the right week. So
Yeah.
next week, bet against them.
Well, this was the right week to catch them. Here they won 16-9. Totally stumped Virginia's offense there. But I mean I think we all saw that coming. They weren't gonna keep that momentum the rest of the year. So now I believe they're still tied for first at the top of the ACC.
Yeah, that's their first loss, I think, in conference.
Yeah. The other one, who's the other one?
Louisville went
Louisville.
down.
Oh,
They
so they're
lost-
still in first place
They
then.
lost to Cal.
Yeah. This loss is going to knock Virginia out of the top 25. So what are the chances we don't see an ACC team in this college football playoff?
0. There's going to be the conference
Yeah,
champion.
just one.
I know, but why put them in there? You're not even ranked in the top 25.
Why put JMU or freaking South Florida in?
I don't know.
Same story.
I
It's just the
don't-
rules.
I don't think we should.
JMU's ranked now.
Well, in the AP.
AP, yeah.
Okay,
It's a different
so
story.
there's going to be an ACC championship game, obviously.
And whoever wins that will
From
go.
the looks of it, if Virginia doesn't just completely shit the bed here, they're probably going to be in it. Probably go against a Miami or
Georgia Tech.
or Georgia Tech. Yeah. So they're tied with Georgia Tech now.
Yeah, I just pulled up the standings. Georgia Tech, Virginia, Pitt, SMU, and
Forgot
Duke.
about Pitt.
And Duke all have one loss in conference.
Duke lost to Connecticut this past week, but
Yes, they
Connecticut's
did.
not
Not
in
in
their
the
conference.
Yeah. So they're still alive technically,
Yeah.
even though they're a bad football team.
Okay. So name those teams again. Sorry.
So the teams in the hunt, it's Georgia Tech, Virginia, Pittsburgh, SMU, and Duke
I'd like to see Pitt.
all have one loss. I know they need to be Notre Dame this weekend.
Yeah.
Is that this weekend or next weekend?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a Pitt versus Georgia Tech game. I think that would be. I think those are the two best teams.
Yes,
I know Virginia's only got the one loss, but they've been in some nail biters all year too. So I mean they almost lost to Washington State a couple weeks ago.
I haven't been impressed with them anytime I've watched them.
No, but it's a good story. I mean,
It is.
a few years back they had that shooting, too.
Oh, that's
so,
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
That's I mean, like, of course, it's obviously something people want to forget about, but good story though. Good story. That's good for them. I mean, maybe we may see him there. Who knows? Now the next game I want to get to, I said Ohio State was in a realm of its own. After watching A&M play this week, man, I'm tempted to put them up there with them. I think the A&M team that's been playing the last few weeks, I think they could give Ohio State a good game. I really do. They should jump Indiana to number 2.
They did not.
They did not. I think they should.
I mean, the
That one doesn't matter.
playoff poll hasn't came out yet.
Yeah, well, I mean the AP.
Yeah, AP. No, they did not.
Yeah, they didn't jump them either. No, I guess Indiana's game was a tough one to win on the road.
That's what I told Dustin yesterday. It was like, they might jump Indiana, but
Yeah. Marcel Reed's playing freaking lights out these last few weeks. The speed on this team, the defense, man.
Concepcion, man.
This is gonna make the game against Texas all the more sweeter. Texas is getting momentum right now. A&M's got it. So
I think Texas.
you
wins
throw
that.
the rivalry in there, man.
Texas
Ooh.
wins that game.
It's
Really?
in Austin. It is in
Yeah.
Austin. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, kind of like the Texas-Oklahoma game is going to be. But I think A&M wins. I think A&M's a better team. I want them to win so bad, but like you said, it's going to be a hard game to win in Texas.
Oh no, not because of that. I think A&M's a better team than Texas.
Yeah.
If we beat South Carolina this week, we had nothing to play for, basically. Maybe a little seeding.
Yeah, but you got the Texas A&M rivalry. Don't say there's nothing to play for.
But if we lose, I guess as a fan,
Well, that's
it
kind of what
doesn't-
you say if you lose. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't matter. We didn't have nothing to play for. I mean, they're not going to do that. They're going to come in there. They're going to play hard. It doesn't matter if they're already in the playoff or not. They're going to want to beat Texas.
if they do that, I disagree with you with that under. They're going to freaking score some points. Texas is going to score some points. A&M's going to score some points.
Well, I mean, the under is probably going to be in the low 50s. I mean, that's still a 27-24 game. I mean, so
The weakness to A&M, just to be devil's advocate, is
Tackling.
You can run the football on them. Missouri ran the ball well against them. They ran for 200-something yards.
Can't tackle.
But A&M, I think they might be the best offensive team in the country. Like, better than Ohio State's offense. Like, their offense is legit. Like, they are really good on offense.
yeah.
I think because of that, they can win it all. Like, I really do. They'll definitely be 11-0 when they play Texas. They're not going to lose to South Carolina or Samford, obviously. But
If they can win 1 or 2 playoff games, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. I mean, obviously you want to see them go to the championship, but
as long as they stay in the top 4, they'll at least, they'll get that bye and they'll be the top 4 seeds. Like, just stay in the top 4 and you're good,
yeah, that obviously that Indiana team's beatable. I mean,
I think so,
almost seen
too.
it. Also, the Alabama team, they're beatable also.
Yeah.
Alabama, they kind of show up, they don't show up, whatever. When they do, they play great.
It didn't look very good versus LSU.
No.
I forgot about the SEC championship game.
Yeah.
Who's
going to be
who would it be right now?
this moment?
Maybe
it would
A&M
be
and
A&M and Alabama.
A&M and Alabama
So-
as of this moment.
yeah, that's why the freaking
But they don't play each other, and
if they lose to Texas and lose to Alabama, are they out
No, I
They
wouldn't
don't
think
play
so. It's only
Alabama.
2 losses.
for the SEC championship game?
yeah, to me, ideally, you miss the SEC title game and go straight to the playoffs.
Yes,
That's me.
Yes.
Me as a Texas fan, that's what I want.
yes.
Because, like, then it's another game that you can get players hurt. And, like, I know the SEC title game, like, going and winning it would be really cool because I really wanted to win that game last year against Georgia. But, like, man, you go to it and it's like
What are you playing for?
you're playing basically
For an
pride.
SEC championship?
Yeah, which is cool. But, like,
It's
not
easy
a
for
na-
us to sit here and say that, but those boys are going to want to play.
oh, yeah, they are. I mean, like, Georgia won the SEC title last year and got beat by Notre Dame in the second round of the playoff. They got the bye.
Speaking of Notre Dame, they also won too. Put a beating on Navy. These guys are trying to score as many points as they can. Beat who's ever in their way. Try to make a case for their playoff chances. One bright spot on the Notre Dame team, Jeremiah Love, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns, 988 yards on the year, 13 touchdowns. Nobody's talking about this kid for the Heisman.
Yes, they are.
I think. Well, they might have just started, but this guy's been consistent all year.
Yeah.
I think obviously him, Mendoza and Love, I think should be locks for the Heisman finalists. I don't know who the third would be. Probably the quarterback for Alabama, maybe.
Oh, Simpson? Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, maybe him. Reed. They're also talking Reed now too.
Yeah.
He's in like the top
5, maybe
10-ish, probably like 6 or 7.
They have a massive game on the road at Pitt this weekend, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Every 2-loss Big Ten and SEC school besides A&M is not going to matter because they already beat them head-to-head. But every team that is in that spot needs Notre Dame to lose. Because you don't want to have to go against 10-2 Notre Dame. It's just another team that you have to convince the playoff to be that you're better than, basically.
Gotcha. Before we get to the college football playoff seeding, a new one will come out next week. We'll give you a hint of what we think it'll look like. Did y'all see this USC play?
Oh, the punt thing?
Yes, where they put the backup quarterback, the third string quarterback in wearing the punter's number.
Yep.
That's kind of I get it. You want to get a leg up, but that's kind of a shitty move.
It's not against the rules.
No, it's not. You're right. It's not.
Because they put it in the program before, right?
Yeah.
They just stuck it in.
Obviously, he hasn't been wearing that number all year.
Yeah, he's number 7.
He changed his number. For context, for those listening, the coach, Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
I guess he had planned this play.
Yep.
Planned to run this fake punt play in this game. He had changed the third string quarterback's number to the punter's number, which it's legal to wear the same number in college football because of you can have more players on a roster, obviously. Yeah. I think Arch Manning and the safety wear the same number.
Correct.
I thought it's one has to be offense, one has to be defense.
Yeah,
no, it's just as long as they're not on the field at the same time.
Exactly.
You're good.
Okay. So he puts on number 80, which is the number the punter wears, goes out there, looks exactly like him. Obviously, the coaching and the players, they don't recognize this. There's a good side and a bad side to this. Great play call.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic play call. Great execution. Yeah, that's coaching right there. But at the same time, I mean, a little unfair.
Play it.
What do you think about this number thing? Should we go over 99? Should players wear 100, 101, 102?
Well, the hiccup schools get into is they have the 85 scholarship players, and then they have the walk-ons. But they also have jerseys that they retire. So, like, nobody wears Vince Young's number at Texas, the number 10. Nobody wears number 60, Tommy Novus. So it's like now they get in this hiccup. We're like, well, shit, we're out of numbers, basically. Like,
yeah.
But
we're obviously not going to see anybody wearing number 100 and 101. But it would be kind of cool to see that, though, right?
They freed up 0.
Goes out there, he's number 109 or something.
They freed up 0, and they could free up more eligible like numbers, right? Like you as a receiver, you can't wear 50 through 79 right now. Maybe they make it to where you can.
Yeah, no. Clever move by Lincoln Riley there, though. I like it. I like the cleverness, but at the same time, kind of a scumbag move, if you'd say. So,
I didn't see the play. Did he like spin it? Like,
oh yeah, he made a great throw.
He threw like an out route to the receiver right there. Mm-hmm. That was like the gunner. He threw like an out route to him, and they got a first down.
Yeah.
Huh. They got pretty fortunate in that game. I didn't realize Northwestern fumbled going in on a pick 6. I think it was. Yeah, it was a pick 6. They were going into the end zone. They freaking punched it out, and he fumbled out of the back of the end zone. And they didn't win by – what did they win by? They won by they won by a pretty good amount. But who knows what happens when that play happens. But
yeah, why waste it?
Gotcha. There's a video I forgot to show y'all. Remember I told y'all last week there was another kid that assaulted somebody with the helmet? It was actually in Jacksonville. This is the video.
There's a Jacksonville.
Austin saw it. It's pretty wild.
Jacksonville, Texas.
No, it's in Jacksonville. Okay, so keep your eye on this cat right here. Okay?
Gotcha.
All right. He got his ass beat on the play, rips the helmet off, boom!
Oh, shit.
and throws the helmet. Mic drop.
Accent, dude.
Maybe a little bit of acting going on by the player. I don't. If you look at it, it looked like he hit him in the chest. So let's.
Yeah,
You better hope he hit him in the chest.
that's assault, brother.
It looked like he hit him kind of down here. Maybe it skinned his face. I'm not sure. Either way, it was the wrong thing to do. So, apparently, what's this world coming to, man? We're taking off helmets, using them as deadly weapons. Look what you started, Myles Garrett. Look what you started, man.
Yeah.
5 years later.
Mason Rudolph is a victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida is where that happened. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it doesn't just happen in Texas. It happens in Jacksonville also. That's the third incident I've seen so far.
I'm surprised I haven't seen more of that at Jacksonville. Remember all those shows back in the day, like Cops? It was always in Jacksonville, it felt like.
Oh, yeah. That's where Leonard Skinner's from, Jacksonville.
Was.
They're still banned. A couple of them died. Not all of them did.
Look at candy-ass Devontae Adams. That was
Okay.
pathetic.
Dude,
All right.
like, going back to that, like, what has to go through your head? Or are you just like in
Well, they're
really
probably getting their ass beat.
a rage?
Yes.
Yeah, they're probably getting their ass beat, and
And it's probably somebody that has anger issues.
But why? Like, I'm guessing he's not a freshman. He looks like a pretty big guy.
maybe
He's been playing
not.
football forever. Like, what all of a sudden makes you, hey, I'm taking off my helmet?
I'm going to
Boom.
whip this guy's ass with it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he got beat during the play. Maybe that dude's been.
He's probably been beat a lot.
Many
times.
But maybe that one's running his mouth. Maybe he's talking a little shit to him. You never know what goes on. You don't know what goes on in the trenches, Austin.
Well, I mean,
Did you play football?
Nah, I was a big shit talker on the
What
basketball court.
what makes anybody snap? You know what I mean? Like, it happens. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that was the sad story this week of Marshawn Nealon. I mean, he's
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
it was like, that was crazy.
Was that true? What Scott told us
About,
about how it happened? Because Scott read the report, and it said that Marshawn Nealon, he was getting pulled over. He was trying to, obviously in traffic, he was running from the police or driving away from the police. They were in a car chase. He wrecked his car, evaded on foot, entered a porta potty, and shot himself.
yeah.
So that's the truth. Do we have any other details that have come out of?
So, yeah.
What I heard was like he was already going to hurt himself.
Yeah,
Do
that's what I read on the report.
Like the car chase wasn't like part of it. Like he didn't do anything wrong. They were just trying to like get him to not fucking kill himself.
That's what I think I read too, Austin.
Yeah.
And the car chase part of it, the crazy part is he outran the cops. They lost him. And they found like the car wrecked later down the road, like 5 minutes later. Like they literally couldn't find the vehicle. They're like, well, we lost this guy. He's driving too fast or whatever, right? And then, like you said about the porta potty thing, apparently the porta potty, they found him in the porta potty because of the drone. They used the drone and found like the heat, his body heat, and then they actually saw the blood coming out of the porta potty.
So why did he do it? Was he scared he was going to get hurt?
He wanted to hurt himself.
Like before all that,
Before everything, yeah.
like he was going through it. Like he was having a hard time.
Okay.
After he just got a touchdown against the Cardinals,
Yeah.
and all that. I was like, oh my god.
'Cause apparently he had texted his girlfriend, like he's saying he was ready to end it
Yeah,
That's
after he
crazy.
had probably the game
of his life.
Yeah, he goes and does something like that. Well, I hope
CT.
his family's okay. I mean, he was only 24 years old.
Yeah, man, that's sad.
24 years old, and he was making an impact on that Dallas team. I mean, he was decent. The games I watched, he was actually he got a lot of playing time, and he did make an impact. I think didn't he have a couple sacks on the year?
Yeah, this was his second year with the Cowboys, and he wasn't he was decent. Second round pick. I mean,
Yeah, out of Western Michigan.
yeah.
But
Pause it real fast.
hopefully everything's okay with his family. I'm not pausing it. What?
Never mind.
I'm not pausing. That's more editing I gotta do. This was the playoff picture before this
Last
past
week.
weekend. So we had Ohio State at 1, Indiana 2, A&M 3, Alabama 4. Those get your first round buys. Memphis ended up losing to Tulane. So that's what you're talking about with JMU
Yeah,
taking that spot.
I could see JMU jump.
So we'll put JMU there at 12. obviously. And then they had Virginia here at number 11.
By Virginia.
Yeah, they're gone. Okay, they're gone.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech's probably in there right now, I guess you could say, or they're tied for that. I guess you could put either one of them in there. I think Georgia Tech is the better team. At 5, you have Georgia. 6, you have Ole Miss, which I think Ole Miss is a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Very good team. I think they could possibly upset one of those top 4 teams, given on the right day. 7, BYU, which they're gone to. They're gone also now. Who takes their spot there? Probably another SEC team.
Probably Texas.
Texas, I would say,
Oklahoma.
yeah.
No, we have that on.
I hate to say it, but I don't think Oklahoma's making it. Their schedule is pretty freaking tough.
Well, it's the same.
rest of the
It's
year.
them and Texas. I got a tough ass schedule.
Yeah.
Playing Georgia and A&M. I mean,
And if it comes down to it, obviously Texas beat them, so they would be ranked ahead of them also. What I was hearing was a bunch of talk about, or before I finish it, 8 Texas Tech, 9 Oregon, and you got 10 Notre Dame. So Notre Dame being in and Texas being out, I kind of had a problem with that,
I did too.
putting them in there. Notre Dame's most impressive win was against USC,
Yeah,
a USC team that has 3 or 4 losses already.
they got 2.
They got 2?
Yeah, they're number 19.
I thought they had 3 already.
No, they have 2 losses.
Okay, so Texas have the bad loss against Florida, obviously, who just lost to Kentucky this past week, which that was a really bad loss.
Yeah.
But they did fire their head coach. And they have the loss against
Ohio State.
That's it.
Ohio State, which is the number 1 seed, overall number
And
1
we
seed, and rightfully
actually played them closer than anybody else in the country.
so. Yeah, I know.
But Kentucky played y'all closer than anyone
Yeah.
else in the country.
They did.
Yeah, so if I could read it, I'd put Texas. I would put Texas there where the BYU is what we're thinking is going to happen come this week.
Yeah, it could flip flop where Notre Dame's like freaking 7 and
Yeah.
Texas is 10. I could see that.
Because I mean, Notre Dame is going to get these ticky tack games. Obviously, Pittsburgh's going to probably be a tough game. I think they should win that game though.
I hope not.
Yeah. So that was the main controversy, was that Iron news a lot of news was coming out about that, about Texas not being in there and Notre Dame being in.
Did y'all see what the committee said about that? They basically, they were like, this was a crazy thing to me. They're like, well, their running backs, like, they got the best running back tandem in the country. Like, what about just the team? Like, overall, like, the fact that the signature went, but they're giving them a lot of credit for the close losses, like the
Yes.
close loss to Miami and the close loss to A&M. Like, they brought that up. They're like, well, the holder, he just, he fumbled the ball on the extra point, and that's the only reason that they lost A&M. Like, he was basically saying that, like, that's why they lost in regulation. Otherwise, it'd been overtime.
I think they want a little Catholicism in the playoff, is what it is. They want a little
What
religion.
did I tell you?
I think they want ratings.
I think the Catholic Church has a lot to do with this.
If-
I think that's a conspiracy we need to look into there.
If Notre Dame doesn't lose over 2 games, they're going to be in the playoffs every year.
Yeah, dude. You know,
Every
one of
year.
the
With no conference.
believe it or not, the
nothing.
Catholic Church is one of the most strongest organizations in the world.
They
Probably
do,
one of the most rich organizations in the world.
They do, yeah.
So they got people.
And look
They
at
know
their-
people.
Look at their ratings, too.
Their ratings are like tops. I mean, they're up
Yeah.
there. I mean,
Everyone's watching Notre Dame. They're not going to be not in the playoffs.
They're like, fill out your ballot. You don't put Notre Dame in there, you're going to hell. But
Damn
yeah.
straight.
Dude,
You- but what sucks about this is you got these teams in the SEC, and you could say the ACC and Big 12 also. They got these tough schedules coming up. Notre Dame, I mean, other than that Pittsburgh game, I think they're going to cruise. As long as they don't lose, they can just sit back and wait for everybody else to lose and
Yep.
then just slowly move up that pole. They did try to make an effort to get stronger non-conference
Yeah.
games at the beginning of the year. It didn't work out too well for them. They played Texas A&M good. The Miami game was a good game. I remember. Obviously, it was week 1 too, but I wouldn't even have them in the top 15 if it was up to me. But
I think they should be ranked behind Miami, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
But
That's
they're-
crazy that Miami beat them. They have 2 losses, and they are ranked 8 spots behind them.
I mean, Vanderbilt only has 2 losses also,
Yeah.
don't they? So, man, that's I mean, what can you do about it? What do you think goes on in these rooms when you think these people just come in here, they look at the board and this is what the AP has, this is how many points this team scored. I
is-
think they go in there. I don't think they put any thought to it. I just think they say, hey, write down who you think should be in the college football playoff.
Hey, NBC has this many viewers. CBS has this many viewers. Fox has this many viewers.
Yeah,
But
like-
hey, this team's more watched. Let's put them in.
And if you
put
think
'em-
about it, you can't blame them for that
Yeah.
because there's so many different ways you could put it. Everybody's going to have a different argument for every team. Nobody will ever get it right, but then again, nobody will ever get it wrong either. So you kind of have to go with that.
Like, oh, hey, we're gonna get this much more money in our pockets if we
Yeah.
put Notre Dame in there.
That's
Oh,
what I mean. Yeah.
oh.
Notre Dame's a powerhouse on NBC.
They are.
Yeah, and I hate to bring religion into it, but I
Yeah.
mean that's a big reason why. When you think of football, church, Catholicism, Notre Dame football. There you go, Rudy.
Rudy.
Think of Rudy.
That's right.
So I think in the end it's all going to work out. I think the right teams will be in. Obviously, I think the ones that don't deserve to be in there will be out. So, I mean, but that is kind of shitty. Maybe that's the only unfair thing is Notre Dame gets to sit back. We got our big losses out of the way in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just cruise through our. I wouldn't call it a cupcake schedule because they got they play good teams, but not anything close to what Big 12, ACC, and SEC.
Yeah.
They were still ranked after those 2 losses too.
No, I know, and there was a
They were.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's little favoritism going on there.
I will say I do I think they are a playoff quality team as far as like are they good? Yes.
Yes, I think
But-
they're playoff quality.
But do they deserve to be ranked in front of Oklahoma and Texas?
I was
No.
gonna say.
Yeah, I don't think they deserve to be in there now. Right now,
Right
at this
now, no.
point, I don't think they deserve to be in
Now, if other teams like it's a different story if there's a bunch of 3-loss teams. But even with that, man, depending on the resume of that 3-loss team,
there. If they beat the shit out of Pittsburgh, it'll kind of sway me to where they should be in there. And then, I mean, you can't. Well, we just talked about Jeremiah Love, how good he is. I
He's
mean,
a stud.
but that, like you said, that shouldn't mean anything. I mean, they didn't put Texas Tech in there where Patrick Mahomes threw for 700 yards that one game. You know,
it's like
yeah.
they brought that up though. They brought up, oh, they're the best running back tandem in the country. They're like they're running back, which they do probably do, but like to me, it's just like overall team resume.
Yeah, and it's not like Notre Dame doesn't stack up to the competition. I mean, last year they made it all the way to the
national title.
Final Four, or
They
the
made it to
national
that-
title. Sorry,
Yeah, they lost to
yeah.
Ohio State.
So they got the wins, they got there. So it's not like they can't stack up to these teams. But if you're talking right here, right now, that's my only argument with it. It's obviously going to change because Virginia,
Lost.
BYU, they're gone. I don't think Virginia or BYU are going to be able to work their way back up unless obviously Virginia wins the ACC.
yeah,
Could we see a rematch between Texas Tech and BYU in the Big 12 championship?
I think it's going to be Tech and Cincinnati.
Okay.
BYU goes on the road to Cincinnati this week, and I think Cincinnati's going to get them.
Okay.
And Cincinnati has one loss too. In
Yeah.
the Big 12. That's the only other team that's
But that sucks because, I mean, BYU and Tech are going to have to play their way. I mean, not Tech, but BYU and Virginia are going to have to play their way and play tough games to get there. And Notre Dame's just sitting back.
sitting there.
In the
Okay,
name of
well,
the
wait,
Father,
wait.
Son, and the Holy
Wait.
Spirit.
But wait, here's my question though: is BYU going on the road to Cincinnati? Is that a tougher game than Notre Dame going on the road to Pitt?
I don't think so.
No,
I think Notre Dame going on the road to Pitt
it's a tougher game.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I
But and Pitt has something to play for also.
Oh, definitely, they're right in the hunt too.
Uh,
They're a one-loss in conference team.
Cincinnati's good and all, but Cincinnati lost to BYU pretty bad. Was it BYU that they lost to?
No, they played BYU this weekend.
Who did
They did lose to somebody bad. You're right.
Yeah, they lost to Utah. They lost to Utah, I
Yeah.
think 41-14. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yep. 45-14
Yes.
last week. Okay, so it's not this weekend. They play Cincinnati plays Arizona this weekend. The next weekend, BYU goes to Cincinnati.
Okay.
So that's going to be whoever makes it to the Big 12 title game, probably right there.
Okay. Austin, teams from I guess a double-digit seed that has a chance to get there, you'd say.
To get to the championship?
Yeah, let's say, well, I guess we can't do it without filling the bracket out until we find out what teams they have in there. But, well, I guess what I'm asking, you think JMU can win a playoff game?
Yeah. Watch them live.
You think so?
That-
They probably end up playing Georgia at this point.
Their running backs are awesome. Yeah.
Put them in the playoff.
Put them in the playoff.
We watched the running backs live. They were good.
Yeah. Okay. Georgia Tech. Let's say Georgia Tech wins that
I
ACC
think
title.
Georgia Tech could win a game.
Yeah,
if they
Georgia
have-
Tech's scrappy, man. They're a
It's-
scrappy team.
It's kind of like we were saying.
Isn't it crazy? Haynes King and Connor Wayman are like very good players.
Well, the first one's good. The second
Yeah.
one's bad.
I thought Connor Wayman, he's okay. I mean, he's done well.
I thought the same thing. And
Until
then,
this week.
Yeah, and then me and Austin watched that
he had a
Houston
bad game.
Until this
Dude,
game.
he looked bad
looked
against
horrible.
who
Well,
are they playing Friday
what-
night?
The point is like the talent that has come through A&M that is starting,
Yes.
at big schools.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I felt the same exact way until I watched him play against UCF on the road this week. I was like, golly, some of those throws
We're just
were awful.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I've seen JMU play also. If they're going to win, it's going to be a shootout. Take the over on whatever game they're going to play in. If they play a team like Georgia, but then you got that TCU game when they made it to the national championship. They got crushed by Georgia, 60-something to 7 or 50-something to 7. So I don't know. I'm not going to take anything away from JMU or anything because they've had a great year, but.
They're the only one loss left, I believe. All the other group of fives are at 2 losses. Like San Diego State
And
was
they could still lose.
They could.
Yeah, they could still
And
lose.
if they lost, it opens the door again for South Florida, I would think, and those other teams.
Yeah. Okay, national championship prediction. What 2 teams? Dustin, go.
I'll go Ohio State. Ohio State's coming out. They'll be there. And they're gonna play. I think they're gonna play A&M.
Ohio State A&M. Okay, I
do.
like that. Austin?
give me all SEC. Alabama, A&M.
Okay. That'd be good. I would say Ohio State A&M also. I'm a little home run.
I know.
Too. I'd like to see Ohio State.
I was
gonna
gonna say-
Ole Miss, get there.
Dude, I'd love to see Ole Miss
Yeah.
get there.
I was gonna say Ohio State too. I was like, no, we can't all pick Ohio State. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the writing's on the wall. They're the best team in the country.
Well, the argument can be, who have they beaten?
yeah, I mean, they've
same thing. Who
showed up. I
They
mean,
cover every
have
week.
Won games and
Handily.
by a lot. Yeah.
Every week. The only team they've beaten is Texas. That's ranked.
Yeah, but that was a week 1. I mean,
week 1 and then Texas looked bad. Now they look good. They're up there in the
mind you,
top 12.
Ohio State's got a freshman quarterback, and that could be a lot on his shoulders there.
They beat the only other ranked one they have is at the time Illinois was ranked 17th and they beat them by 17 or 16.
Okay. Well, they're probably going to play Oregon in the championship.
They'll play Indiana in the Big Ten
okay,
title.
yeah.
But they still got to get past Michigan. They have not beat Michigan 4 years in 5 years now.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Michigan's
Michigan-
still in the hunt.
Yeah.
They got 2 losses.
They're just not as tough as what they used to.
I agree. But
I wish the bracket would stay just like that.
I don't.
No. We're going to beat if fucking Ole Miss would beat Virginia. I think we beat Ole Miss. BYU, Notre Dame. Then we play freaking Indiana.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. If we get a couple upsets right here, I think we beat all 4 of those teams easily. Indiana, that's tough. That's gonna be that'd be a shootout.
Let's say hypothetically A&M loses to Texas, they'll still make the playoff if that's their only one loss.
Yeah, they'll be 11
They'll be they'll be like a 9 or 8 seed, I would say, maybe a 7 at the
Maybe
lowest.
I'd say like a 5, dude.
You think
At
that-
11-1.
Well, yeah, because if they drop from 3, they probably go to 5. Georgia would enter the top 4. I don't think you could. Who's a 6 seed? Ole Miss. I mean, they could go to 6 or 7. Yeah.
Because I guess Ole Miss only has 1 loss also right now. They're at 6.
And if A&M loses, yeah, they'll be tied with Ole Miss for the same amount of losses. So you can't drop them past Ole Miss. But then again, I mean, look at Notre Dame sitting there ahead of everybody else.
Hanging out.
And,
Kind of wish A&M would drop to like 5, having a home game,
Home
in
playoff game.
in College Station.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be electric.
yeah. No, I'd like to see. I'd like to see it. If it would stay this way, I'd like to see that. So, okay, moving on now. Let's move on to the NFL. Biggest NFL before we get to the games. NFL news I saw this week. Matt Khalil's ex-wife Haley Bailey came out with some comments about Matt Khalil. Have y'all heard this?
I saw an article. I did not read it.
Okay, so he was married to this, I believe, an Instagram model, Haley Bailey. Y'all remember Matt Khalil, center for the Vikings?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a quote from her. I mean, not specifically a quote. This is my summary of her quote. It says that their divorce was caused by their sex life or lack thereof, stating his hog was way too big.
Oh, I did see that.
It was like 2 Coke cans put together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a divorce going down like that.
Yes. No sex life in a marriage. I mean, I think y'all aren't married or anything, but I would say that would affect my marriage
Yeah.
also.
What do you do in that?
Well, here's the thing I was going to ask y'all. Is that a good problem or a bad problem?
If she says that,
I think it's a good problem in the locker room.
yeah, everybody giving them high fives and fist bumps in the locker room.
I mean,
I don't know about how
it's a double
five.
negative.
Yeah.
It'd be low
Call it
5,
a
10,
Yeah.
not a 5, a 10. So yeah, she bared it all in some stream that she was with, but basically said that it
Caused
wasn't
their divorce.
possible. It wasn't possible, and that was the reason for their divorce. They're still friends. Everything else was perfect. Like, man, it's a tough spot. If you're Matt Khalil,
Dude,
Matt Khalil hasn't came out and said anything, but how does he feel in this moment? You know, like how does he feel? Is he like, yeah, like sitting back like I'm a bad motherfucker? You know?
Or you really love that girl, like, oh, I can't be with her because my dick's too big.
Yeah, that's the same. That's what sucks. Like your wife walks away and you're like, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's me. No, it's you. It is you.
Like, you're gonna
It's
thank
you. It's not me. Is what she's saying.
You know, there's got to be somebody out there for sure for him that's like doesn't give a. I mean,
That's just got a cave down there.
they
or what?
can't. They can't wait. They can't wait to see Matt Khalil.
Oh, Matt Khalil's fucking Tinder profile is gonna get hits after this.
I mean,
You know it is, or his grinder, whatever. No, I don't. It's obviously he's not gay, but
Hey,
Yeah,
just preparing her for a pregnancy. There you go.
yeah, I guess you could say.
Slide right out.
Now
there you go.
let's back up here. It's not impossible.
No.
Okay, it's not impossible. It could work. I just think it's just like, any activity, you got to practice at it to get good at it. So,
They were married, so they've had practice. I'm guessing before they got married.
okay, so she
How long?
just gave up.
Yeah. For how long?
She said, "I don't want to play no more. I'm done. I can't get good at this sport." Yeah. So it's
I'm retiring.
you look at Matt Khalil and he just looks like your regular blue collar, farmer boy, big dick. No. Big like a corn fed,
Yeah.
offensive lineman type dude. And he fell in love with this girl and the fault was in the stars, man. Or in his pants.
Pull up
in
her
this
picture. I want to
case.
see what she looks like.
so
see.
I guess she just now talked about this
Yes.
because they got divorced in 2022. So
Yes, it just came out this week that the reason why she got divorced.
Is
was
she a
on
really
some
small
stream.
girl?
She's a skinnier girl. She's on the skinnier side. Very pretty girl.
Think about this. Shaq was always found.
Yeah, Shaq.
I mean, I'm sure there's somebody. There's always somebody for somebody. You like.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know how. I'm not gonna start talking about that. I was gonna say I don't know how big Shaq's wife is or anything, but that doesn't matter.
Tiny. She's tiny.
He's divorced too. Like he doesn't.
Same-
Wonder why.
He isn't married. He was with like
Watch
that,
this be a problem
He
everywhere.
was with like that 21-year-old this summer on the beat on some boat.
Sophie Rain.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Sophie Rain actually offered to help people due to the government shutdown.
Nice.
Yeah. You got people
out.
struggling, can't get in their food stamps, but she's making $40 million a year.
A year.
God.
Doing nothing.
What would you do if you had tits off?
Being freaking Notre Dame, just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'd sell my body every day.
This is the house of God.
Yeah,
The power of Christ compels you, sir.
I just can't go to Notre
Are
Dame.
you reading that article or what?
No, I'm reading about Matt Khalil right here.
Did he say anything?
I don't see on his Wikipedia page now. It says Haley disclosed that they have divorced due to his extreme size of Khalil's genital.
I just put that on there.
Oh, you did?
No.
Oh. Yeah, he's of Lebanese and Mexican descent. Interesting.
Hell yeah!
Interesting. I guess that's like a good combination for everything. 6'6", 310, 315. He's a big person.
Huh.
He's from Anaheim, California.
It's all proportional. Like, think of the Big Show. You know?
Yeah.
Think of the Undertaker and Booker T.
Booker T.
Mark Henry.
It's
Golly, man. All right, we're going too far here. There's too much dick talk going on here.
too proportional.
I just thought it was a funny story. Just kind of lighten the mood a
It's
little bit.
funny.
Before we get into pro football. But that was the kind of the pro football news that I got. And then there was this other clip that I saw.
Besides kneeling, but all right.
Let me show you all this real quick. This story came out. Take it away real quick. What is it saying on there, Dustin? Give me a second.
On what?
For his article. Just
For
say
Khalil?
something so I can
For
look
Khalil?
this up.
Matt Khalil already looked up everything. Oh, response. Let's see if he had a response.
Dude, that's gotta suck.
Adult site throws $300,000 at ex-NFL player Matt Khalil.
Nice. That's it.
Somebody offered him, some porn website, I guess, offered him $300,000 to perform, I guess. NFL players talked about it. He hasn't responded. Let's see. NFL, who said?
$300,000. Oh.
I can't find
$300 for what? That
$300,000.
For him to go on a porn site.
Some porn site offered him $300,000.
What are we doing wrong?
Oh, it says they're sending clips around like it's breaking news. This is like all alleged stuff. Guys are losing concentration in drills, and the jokes are endless. This is peak NFL chaos.
Yeah. This story came out last week also, but Chargers ESPN reporter Chris Rim, was spotted with 3 shirtless men wrestling on the field after the Chargers Titans game. I can't find the video. I just have Dove Kleinman posted it.
Oh, it's on X?
Yeah.
I'll search it real quick.
Yeah, it's kind. I watched it. It was a little disturbing.
What's the guy's name?
So Chris Rim, KrisRihm. He was after the Chargers game, after the Chargers to beat the Titans last week. Him and 3 other dudes were on the field at like the 20-30 yard line, just
here it is.
laying and wrestling all over each other.
Cleveland. What is he doing?
I don't know. Yeah,
It looks like they're just like screwing around.
but all 3 of them being shirtless at the same time in the middle of an NFL stadium,
Dude,
I think that's love right there.
yeah, they're buddies, I'm sure. But, oh, God, he's like dry humping him now, air humping him.
If we ever get to the NFL, homie, Austin, Dustin, let's wrestle, and we all take our shirts off.
Why didn't we do that at Dallas Stadium?
Who said we didn't?
Chargers ESPN reporter Chris Ram. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're just playing around.
Strange. Okay. The NFL.
Was Khalil in there?
No.
The NFL returned
They ain't
to
inviting him.
Germany. Germany to the Lederhosen down in Germany. We had the Colts versus the Atlanta Falcons. And again, the Atlanta Falcons, you just can't bet for them. You can't bet against them. You don't know what they're going to do week to week. I will tell you one thing. Drake London,
He's the man.
he cooked.
He's the man.
Sauce Gardner today. Sauce Gardner just recently got traded from the Jets to the Colts, and he didn't have an answer for Drake London. Drake London did have the Chargers. I mean, the Colts did end up winning. Jonathan Taylor, over 50 fantasy points, 3 touchdowns, 260 yards, scores the game-winning touchdown in overtime. Lots of I want to point this out. Lots of love in Germany for the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those guys, they had different jerseys on from different teams. Obviously, they don't know who the hell they're going for. They're just probably buying those jerseys at the game and wearing them. But these fans were into it. They were louder than some home NFL games. Like they were Either that or they were just really drunk. But it was a nice sight to see. They kept panning to the crowd, and these dudes were ready. These dudes were ready for this game. And I hope they return. I think there's a game in Spain next week.
Yeah, Spain. From what I've heard, like most of the people that go to the London games are from Germany.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
So they try to buy all those tickets over there. So yeah, Germany is.
I saw a
NFL.
video where they obviously with the NFL goes to London every year. Do you know how they do like a guy on the street with the microphone asking questions? The question was, do you think the NFL should move a team to London? And believe it or not, most of them said no.
No, I would say no.
Because it's going on during the Champions League.
Yeah.
And they were just like, no, just keep it in America. You know, we got football over here.
Foot.
Yeah, that they watch. So
They got some footy.
and that's loyalty, man. That's loyalty over there. Not wanting the team. They want to stick to their guns. They want to stick to their soccer that they love, and I love that. That's awesome. They could easily said, yeah, let's go. You know, make football world dominational. But obviously, soccer is always going to be more popular than American football. So
Question: would you want a Champions League team in the United States?
no,
Exactly.
absolutely not.
Same thing.
Because that team would not last.
Like Real Madrid or freaking
Yeah, they'd move them back over there because there's not enough support for soccer here, man.
PSG. You want
And I
PSG
don't-
over here?
I don't get it. I mean, I love watching the World Cup, don't get me wrong, but 90 minutes of just going back and forth. Now, if they got rid of the offsides in soccer, that would be kind of more exciting. There'd be a lot more goals scored, but then it'd be a totally different game. It'd be a totally different run game. You'd have snowbirders and all that shit. So
Sitting back there, yeah.
yeah, I just think it would be more exciting.
I feel like the in-person like attendance is okay with soccer, like the MLS, but the television ratings are god awful.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I mean. Would you rather watch a soccer game or a baseball game?
Ugh,
baseball.
baseball.
Okay, but let's say not your team, just a soccer game or just any baseball game.
Soccer.
Probably baseball.
Baseball.
Soccer.
I was thinking baseball too.
A good soccer
Because I would
game,
gamble on it, and I would find a reason to go for
if
somebody.
it's like a Champions League soccer, I'd rather watch that than a random a random
the fuck you're talking?
a random baseball game.
Name
I'm not
10
gonna
teams in the Champions League.
Real Madrid, PSG, Burnley.
You could say anything right
After-
now, and I wouldn't know if it was a team or
Astrid-
not.
Yeah,
I got into it a little bit in college. Started watching it some, but then
You
I just,
played FIFA in
just-
college. That's what you got.
Well,
into.
that's why I got into watching it. I got into it a little bit, then I just
that's
I just
countries
wore
though.
off.
That's countries, not Champions League.
yeah.
I watched Champions League.
But like these guys get into soccer like we get into football, which
Oh, definitely.
look at the action, the adrenaline that gets going in American football. Like right now, the Chargers and the Steelers, none of it is our team, but we're into the game. We always got to have it on.
But what's different between Champions League and the World Cup? Why do you get up for the World Cup besides?
Because America is in the
See,
World
okay,
Cup.
yeah.
The Americans, man, and we have Americans playing overseas over there, but
We do.
They're not. They're
All
the
the-
best players in America, but they're
Yep.
not the best players over there. So.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. I think it's a question that's asked a lot, in the USA and even over in the pond, American football or soccer, and obviously we're gonna say football, they're gonna say soccer. So
Speaking of that, I have a question. So, basketball has really taken off, like globally, right? Do you think? Because we haven't taken over like soccer at all, like as far as like how that goes. But honestly, globally,
the U.S. women's soccer team.
well, yeah, on the men's side is what I meant. But on the basketball side, do you think there's gonna be a point where, like, in our lifetime, where we see like basically like the European like guys like being better than like the U.S. players?
They already
I'd say
are.
they are now.
Yeah, I was thinking they are now.
I know, but
Jokic and
that's what I mean.
and
Like,
Luka are
but overall,
top
though,
3, I would say.
well,
Or in
they're
top
still
3.
having to create an all like Europe team, all world team to play against like the NBA All Star.
Giannis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
There's no, obviously nobody's ever, it's going to be hard to beat Team USA basketball, obviously. But, I don't know. I don't think so.
you don't think there'll be a point where like, I don't know what country it would be. Who's like the closest? France.
France and Spain is usually.
France like take down USA or like not even just take it down. Like
There was the year Argentina and Ginobili took down
Yeah.
Team USA.
Patty Mills in Australia.
Yeah, they're up there too.
But I meant like just like completely like where they're just like how TMS USA can just like kick people's asses left and
Yeah.
right.
We just have more talent. We're more athletic. Our players are more talented, more athletic. They play more of team basketball, which sometimes is better. So
France has what, Wemby and who else next time around?
they
Alex Sarr, that top
the
pick.
guy
Sarr,
from
yeah.
the Hawks. They had that guy that looked like Ben Wallace in the last
Oh
Olympics.
yeah.
He
ended up
did,
signing
he
a
did
pro
badass.
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember his
They
name.
got one other stud, don't they? No.
Yes.
Yeah, they
I
probably
know who
do.
you're talking
I
about,
just
but
can't name it. I haven't gotten to basketball yet since football is going on. So,
Yeah, I get it.
but there's this theory too that Europeans ruin the NBA and the physicality of it because when you see soccer players get hit or whatever, they're throwing themselves all over the floor. That's kind of what those Europeans brought over here on
It
the
is.
basketball court.
They did.
And now it's kind of spread like a damn disease where every player's doing it. The flopping, I guess you could call it.
Well, they're finding them now at least.
Yeah, but you're never gonna
and then look at the last
control all of it. They're all gonna still do it.
look at the last Olympics though. Who was on the USA team? LeBron, Steph, KD,
They're all
all old
Yeah.
shit. So
No, I know.
and they carried us.
Eventually,
LeBron carried them.
Yeah.
Steph carried them.
eventually, maybe we could be beat, but we just don't know yet. There's obviously a change of guard going on.
Maybe if we had Kawhi on the team.
Yeah, no.
easily.
Your foreign players, the foreign players are great. They're coming over here and doing very well. Obviously, Jokic, 2 championships?
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis winning, and then Luka hadn't won one yet, but
And Wemby. Freaking Wemby.
he hadn't won one yet either.
Into the
but-
finals,
he's
at
there.
least.
Okay, can we move on from that, guys? Jesus.
Yeah, sorry.
I forgot it was basketball
Went
season.
on a tailspin
Yeah.
there.
Okay, Panthers Saints. That was a parlay killer. The Panthers can beat the Packers in Green Bay. Rico Dowdle can play lights out, but then they want to lose to the Saints at home and Tyler Shuck's second career start. That was rough there. Very rough game, very tough game to watch. Not much that I got out of it. I mean, Chris Olave still doing really good this year. Tyler Shuck, first NFL win. Congratulations. Maybe more to come for him. Maybe.
How many games was it? Has he
ain't the
started?
guy. 2.
And it took what's his name? Spencer Rattler. How many games to win his first
9.
one? Yeah.
9.
No, I think it was 11.
Yeah, but he didn't. I mean, he played the Panthers, dude. Come on.
The only takeaway I took away from that is that the Saints are better than the Packers.
Well, if
There
you
you
think
go.
about it, the Packers beat the Steelers beat the Colts, so we're better than the Colts.
I'm just
the
jacking
best
around.
team, people are saying.
Yeah.
Giants Bears. This one was a good game. Was a very good game until Jackson Dart got hurt. Concussion protocol. This guy needs to start getting down, man. He needs to
Yeah,
start getting
he's
down.
got
He's
to.
trying to do too much. I know he lost the other headhunter and Cam Scatterboo, so I guess he's trying to make up for that. This kid, he's coming into his own. Had he not got hurt, they would have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you could tell the look in Russell Wilson's eye, like, it's all right, Jackson, I got this, bro. I got it. Shit, I come up, take a shower, go back down, they're losing.
He's awful.
Yeah, the Bears win. The NFC North is rocking right now. The Bears are 6-3. The Lions are 6-3. The Packers are 5-2-1. And the Vikings, I believe, are 4-4 or 5-4, 4-5.
They lost today, so
Yeah, I think they're 4-5. So, not much to take away from that other than DJ Moore's 0 fucking fantasy points.
That was wild.
Yeah. Jaguars Texans. Now this was
a good game.
This was a resilient comeback by the Texans here. I think they were down 23-7.
yeah, 6 or 7.
23-3, something like that. Jacksonville, I guess, just took their foot off the gas, man. Texans got a really good defense.
They do.
They're really fast. I know they obviously got 29 points put up on them. They were playing with a backup quarterback too because C.J. Stroud's out. So at the end there, score was 30-29, but Trevor Lawrence threw a pick 6 there at the end. So 36-29. We had the Texans though in the pick 'em. Or you had Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Right. I also bet on Jacksonville to win this game. Lost that one.
I just figured without freaking Stroud that the Jaguars would handle him.
Oh yeah, and they were handling them most of the game. Most of the game they were.
Derek Stingley is really good.
Yeah. Davis Mills, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. So not a bad game for him.
like
Filling in for G.J. Stroud.
It's almost like the Jaguars had to remind everybody that
Hey, we're the freaking Jaguars, man.
we're the Jaguars.
We will lose the games that we're supposed to lose.
Yeah, the Jags are like the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, they can beat the Chiefs one week
Yeah.
and then lose to the Texans here. The Texans are different at home, though. That's what it is. The Texans are different at home. In the words of Scott Rosenbaum there. Biggest surprise today, the Bills dropped to the Dolphins. They dropped to 6-3. The Dolphins got their 3rd win of the year. The Dolphins played pretty well today.
They did.
Yeah, they played pretty good. Tua actually did well. He did throw a pick in this game, but
A very costly pick, but
Devon Achane, 40-something fantasy points here. Josh Allen didn't have too bad of a game, but they didn't do enough to win. Turnovers in Miami territory was killing them. Defense could not stop Devon Achane.
No.
22 carries, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns.
where's he from?
Also, 6 catches for 51 yards. Also,
From Fort Bend, Texas.
Fort Bend, Texas.
Texas A&M. He's an Aggie. So, is Mike McDaniel going to save his job
I
with
think.
this win?
I don't think they're going to fire him anyways.
See, here's the thing. They'll win this game against the Bills, and then next week they got to go out and play the Commanders, and they'll just completely get their ass beat. They are playing at home though, so maybe they won't get their ass beat. But I can see them losing this game.
It's in Madrid.
Oh, it is in Madrid. Oh, what a barn burner to have in Madrid. Dolphins versus Commanders.
I'll be sleeping through that
Yeah,
one.
we're not waking up for that one. Place your bets the night before, because I'm definitely not watching that.
What is going on with the Commanders?
Jaden Daniels is hurt.
Well, whenever he was healthy,
Well,
they
they
were supposed to win or
He was
compete.
supposed to be the next Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, they were supposed to compete for the NFC East, right?
Yeah.
The NFC title.
Yeah.
They were a very young team last year.
I mean,
and
this year they were like ranked high, like right behind the Eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of people
because-
picked them to win the division this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Like McLaurin hasn't freaking played.
No, McLaurin played. Jaden Daniels has been in and out since week 2. So just inconsistency with injuries, I would assume.
Defense does not look good either.
Nope.
Their
And that's
defense.
Dan Quinn's specialty is defense. I would think that would be the thing that's most.
They have like
reliant
eight different running backs.
Yeah.
Like you don't know who's who.
Well, they had a what's his name get hurt too.
I forgot
Austin
about-
Eckler.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles. Vikings, Ravens. Thank God for the Ravens on this one. The Ravens are gonna go 1-5, and then they're gonna end up winning the NFC North or AFC North. I don't think anybody ever counted them out. I didn't count the Ravens out.
I did.
You thought they were done?
I thought they were done, man. They're just because their defense is so bad.
Yeah, well, that's a tough game to win in Minnesota on the road like that. That's a tough game, even though Minnesota's 4-5. But I think they're getting it together finally. The offense didn't look perfect today.
Not if this guy has anything to say about it.
Yeah, well, they're gonna if they lose this game, they're gonna be 1 game behind the Steelers for first place.
Wow.
So it's it'll shape up here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Who's gonna be competing for that? As far as that game goes, Lamar 17 for 29, 176 yards, 1 touchdown. Derrick Henry 75 yards.
That's it. Wait,
Yeah,
how did he
20
have...
carries for 75.
Oh, okay, that I was like, dude, he had like 25 or 30 fantasy points and threw for 175.
And then are the Vikings a way better team with this JJ McCarthy guy?
No, they're worse.
Well, they just beat the Lions last week in JJ McCarthy's first game back
But he looked like shit last week too.
in Detroit.
20 for 42? No.
Well, you think the Lions just had a bad game last
Yes.
week? I mean that game was never really out of the hands of Minnesota, and they did get Aaron Jones back last week also. So I mean I think that makes a difference also. He had a touchdown today, 9 carries, 47 yards, a touchdown.
Didn't something happen with Aaron Jones?
McCarthy didn't even complete 50% of his passes.
That's what I'm saying. He was 20 for 42. He sucks.
Well, maybe he brings a spark. Maybe emotional leadership in a way.
They should have re-signed Darnold.
Yeah, obviously. Look,
Yeah, look what he's doing.
Browns Jets, the battle of the 2 worst teams in the league.
Dude.
Yeah, Jets get their second win. Browns 2-7, Jets 2-7. I don't got much to say about this game if y'all don't.
I do. I had the Browns -2, and freaking they give up. First they go up 7-0, and then they give up a kickoff return for a touchdown. Then they get
2
and then
kickoff and a punt.
and then they get the ball back, go 3 and out. Then they punt it, and the Jets get another touchdown off of that. So had they not done that, they probably would have won the game because it would have been.
Well, check this out.
That's 14 points.
Justin Fields on the winning side in this game. 6 for 11. 54
11
yards,
passes?
54 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick.
No freaking
And
way.
he got a win out of here.
That's what I mean. Like, the Browns have a good defense.
Yeah.
But, like, the special teams cost them the game.
Yeah, no.
That's what I told James earlier. Fire sell everyone. Get rid of all your defense. Special teams, special teams, special teams. There you go.
Check
Get
this
rid of
out.
your defensive players?
Yeah, that's what the Jets did.
Real quick, this is kind of funny. Justin Fields, 54 yards passing, correct?
Yes.
Brees Hall led in receiving yards, 1 catch for 42 yards. So 42 of those 54 yards
Oh, my
was on
God.
one Brees Hall,
So
I
5,
guess, dump in the flats.
5 passes for 8 yards, like right?
Yeah,
I don't know why.
for 12.
12 yards.
Yeah,
I don't know why I ever thought it was a good idea to bet on the Browns.
yeah.
I would have stayed away from that
One
game.
thing I do have to ask y'all out of this: is it time to give Shador a chance? You've seen some Dylan Gabriel. You've seen a few games. You're 2-7. If you think he's a quarterback of the future,
Guess who's
don't get him hurt. Put Shador in, see what he's got.
practicing?
Huh?
Guess who's practicing?
Guess who's practicing?
Yeah, for the Browns. Watson.
Deshaun Watson is practicing.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to bring him back though.
Ooh, I don't know.
There's no reason to bring him back. I mean, they're 2-7.
Pay him all of that freaking $240
Yeah,
million,
I would just wait till he's healthy next year. I think you give Shador a shot. I mean, if not next week, maybe a couple weeks down the road. I know you want to get Dylan Gabriel, used to, the pro opportunity there. But I mean, what do you got to lose? From what I understand, I don't think Kevin Stefanski likes Shador Sanders very much. I don't think he's a big fan of him.
Who does? I mean, Mel Kiper. I think he's the only person that likes Shador Sanders.
Well,
And maybe his dad, too.
you can tell.
I don't think he likes me either.
You can tell, like, it's the animosity is there. Like, whenever he's asked about Shador, he gives a real short answer. He doesn't really want to talk about it. I think he was against them drafting him in the first place, obviously.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have a little bit of insight on this. I met a person. I'll just say this. I went on a Hinge date, like, let's see, 2 months ago.
Oh, shit. We're getting personal, baby. We're getting personal. Oh, my God.
The girl that I went on the date with, right?
Somebody say, hey,
She
Justin got some poo.
Was she hot?
She told me, she goes, her sister was actually like a beat reporter for the Browns.
What the?
Right?
Bless her heart.
And anyway, she said that the sister told her that this guy, Sanders, is just like unbearable to work with. Like, just, it's like everybody else is cool besides Shador Sanders, basically is what she was saying.
Dude, think about it. He's had everything handed to him his whole life. Daddy's fucking marked him up his whole life. He's gotten the best of everything. He's gotten nepotism is what they're calling it these days. He's gotten every opportunity because of his last name.
But they were saying that shit during the draft, too. Like, oh, man.
That's
he's
why
doing
he
this,
went
but
to the
then
5th round.
doing this during the draft. He's like, he's doing great, like, off the field or
Yeah,
some shit like that.
I get that. I get them. I wouldn't use the word punish. They're not punishing him.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that, but I get them being hesitant to giving him a shot and giving him the power of the starting quarterback of a team. Okay, Shador is a 1st or 2nd round talent. He was. I think y'all both agree with that.
Yeah.
If not a 1st rounder, early 2nd rounder.
Dude, I don't think I do
In
anymore.
that draft, though. In that particular draft.
I don't know if I
'cause
do.
You had Jalen Milroe drafted in the 3rd round. I mean, he was better than Jalen Milroe in college.
But
I
that's
think we all
third, that's
agree.
3rd round, not 2nd
Yeah,
round.
so that's what I'm saying. I think he should have been at least. I think he was a 2nd round talent for that draft. Now, in his case, from what I heard, he went in there saying like, if y'all don't want to change shit, don't draft me. He put a big old freaking X on his chest as soon as he went in those meetings. His talent's there. It's just attitude.
Who was the
And
team that wanted to draft
Nobody
him?
gives a fuck who your daddy is in the NFL.
And he said no.
The Ravens.
The Ravens, yeah, that was it.
The Ravens wanted to draft him to back up Lamar, and he said don't.
Yeah, don't draft me.
So you can't do that. Nobody would say that.
It reminds me a little bit of Ryan Leaf, like back in the day. Like, had all that talent, but a shit rotten attitude. Like,
Yeah, well, I don't think his attitude was as bad as Ryan Leaf's attitude. Ryan Leaf was just a complete asshole. I don't think Shador's an asshole.
I think he is.
Well, not maybe maybe like a cocky asshole, but Ryan Leaf was a fucking
like a
jerk.
personal
Like a
personal
fucking-
asshole.
just a jerk, just a mean motherfucker. And he's a nice guy now though. He's off the drugs. He's off the dope.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him. Who was it? Jamarcus Russell saved Ryan Leaf from being the biggest draft bust of all time. Because Ryan Leaf was drafted second. Jamarcus Russell was first. Straight off a national championship, too. Had all the tangibles and everything, but couldn't get it done.
Guess where he went, though?
He got, same thing. He got hooked on drugs, got hooked on that lean.
He did.
Yeah, so. Oh, let me reset. Yeah, but good name drop there. That was a good pull to Ryan Leaf. I like that.
Wait,
I like that.
What do you mean fake copies?
Remember with the Jamar Russell thing, they gave him fake copies of tape, and they told him, hey, like, make sure you watch all this. And he like didn't tell him, hey, coach, I put it in, and there's nothing on here. That's how they know he didn't watch it.
Yeah. And just for context, we don't think Ryan Leaf's an asshole anymore. We're just,
Yeah.
From what he back in the day,
Jamarcus
I'm sure he's a great
Russell
guy
did
now.
that to him. To see if he was actually watching film.
I was thinking of Draft Day. Remember the movie?
Yeah.
Whenever like, we gave him a playbook and put like $100 in the like back of it, and he returned it, and then the $100 was still in there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Patriots Buccaneers. This was a game to see if the Patriots were that team.
They are
Were
that
team that can hang with the big dogs, and they did. They are 8-2. They went to Tampa Bay, played a hurt Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Mike Evans out, Chris Godwin out. Still believe Bucky Irving is hurt also.
Yes, he is.
Went in there and beat them on the road. Travion Henderson had a great game. God, I wish I would have started him in DraftKings. Oh, I wish I would have started.
I didn't know.
I was so close.
I didn't know Stevenson was out. Or
yeah. They ended up winning 28-23. So I think they're gonna be probably the winners of that AFC East from the looks of it.
with the Bills shit in the bed. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they beat the Bills once, so they have the tiebreaker. Obviously, they're going to play again. The Bills need to get their shit together because they're kind of a team that doesn't know their identity yet either. So it's getting a little late. We're already in week 10. So
And they got the Jets at home, and then they got the Bengals on the road the next two games. And then the Giants, the game after that,
Oh yeah.
they're going to be freaking 1, 2, 3, 11-2 by the time they play the Bills.
Yeah.
They host the Bills at home.
no, they're. I think Vrabel's got a hold on that thing. They made the right call. Some people say it was fucked up firing Gerard Mayo after Bill Belichick kind of
After 1 year.
appointed him pretty much. But as soon as Vrabel said he was ready to come back to coaching, Gerard, get on out of here.
What's he doing now?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's doing. So Patriots are for real. I would say they are for real. Drake May is playing like a Pro Bowler. Not quite MVP level, I would say.
Yeah, I think he's had.
I'd say he's a top 5
I
quarterback.
think he's odds on right now. Favorite.
For the MVP?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Really?
But yeah, no.
Drake May, second best odds.
I would say that the Patriots will probably make the playoffs. Maybe get the bye, maybe not, but I think they'll lose in the first round due to the inexperience.
I agree with you.
I think that's what's going to happen, which you got to crawl before you can walk. There's nothing wrong with that. This Patriots team, won 3 games last year? 3 or 4 games last year? Already 8-2. Should have taken their over in wins this year because I believe it was at 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Anything else to take away from that game? The Bucs, they just need to get healthy, man. They're still at the top of that NFC South because that division is obviously pretty bad. Panthers are 5-5. The Saints, I think, are 3-6, 3-7. And the other team, who's the other team in that division? The Falcons.
Falcons.
Falcons, like I said, they could beat the Bucs one game and then they'll lose to the Panthers 30-0 for another one.
Rodgers safety.
Rodgers
The
safety.
Panthers are Falcons are 3-6 now. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to the later games that we had. We had the Cardinals versus the Seahawks. This is just a slaughter fest.
Oh, yeah.
This was probably the easiest bet of the day. Thank God I did take the Seahawks to cover 7. Backstory on this.
Yeah, what happened?
What
happened, James?
Had a big bet.
What
I
happened?
was so happy with. I was on one in the beginning of the game. I hit a small parlay, same gamer with the Colts and the Falcons. Hit that one. It was just a $15 bet to win like I think $80 or $90. Well, I put this one in. Had Emeka Egbuka for 1 touchdown. Travion Henderson over 43 yards, which he had like 180, 170.
Got it on 1 carry.
Got that. I had Amon-Ra St. Brown to score a touchdown.
Got it.
Yep. And then I had Devon Achane over 35 yards receiving.
Got it.
that. My last leg, Jackson Smith and Jigba to get
Ooh.
7 catches.
Best receiver in the league right now.
Yes, keep in mind,
Some people would say that, right?
and Jigba has been averaging 9 catches all year. Like, I think of the 9 games that they've played, 8 or 9 games they played, I think hasn't got 9 catches in 2 of those.
Stat that.
Yeah.
Stat that does.
I'm pretty sure that's correct. You can check me if that's right or wrong. Pretty sure it's right. Okay, so 6.5 catches, not a big deal. First quarter comes, he's got 4 catches in the first quarter, 93 yards, 1 touchdown.
Boom, baby.
Yep, we're good. We're
Golden.
cruising. We're cruising. We're going to the ship. We're going to the Sizzler, baby. We're gonna fucking eat tonight.
Halftime, we're going to get something to eat.
We're gonna eat. It's on me. It is on me. $25 bet to win 500 here. Due to the fact that they were kicking the living shit out of the Cardinals, I guess they decided to ease up. Started running the ball more, let the Cardinals kind of, have some long drives, score a couple times. Before you know it, we got 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He gets 1 more catch, doesn't get the other 2. Fuck this guy. That's it. Doesn't work out for me once again. It's always that one leg. And that was like the most guaranteed.
Yeah,
leg.
most guaranteed one.
6.5 catches.
I bet you that was minus like 1.
It was 135.
135 for that one?
That's good odds, though.
That's
really good odds.
I would have said like minus 160.
Yeah, I think 7.5 would have been like even money.
Yeah.
So he didn't get it. It's something that haunts us here at Fade or Follow. It's always we just put one too many legs in our parlays.
Change the name.
Yeah.
The one-leggers.
Yep.
9.
One-leggers.
So he had 9, 8, 5 versus the Saints, 4 versus the Cardinals, 8 versus Tampa Bay, 8 versus Jacksonville,
So maybe
8 versus Houston, 8 versus Washington, and 5 versus the
Yeah,
Cardinals.
so 8, not 9.
So when they play bad teams, don't take his receptions. When they
Because
play
they're
good
beating
teams,
because they're beating the shit out of them.
yes.
So he's had at least 8 catches in 5 of the 6 of the 9 games.
3 games he didn't hit it.
Yeah.
So 6 of 9 games, he's had 8 catches.
And in his defense, they only attempted 12 passes the whole game.
And he
12.
got 5 of them.
No, I know.
12.
The defense scored twice. I had their defense in one of my fantasy leagues too. I think they scored
That's
27
insane.
points.
Darnold's 10 for 12.
Hey, and
So-
that's another thing. We
Hey.
gotta watch out for these Seahawks.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
They might be the best team in the NFC.
All right, but I did tell y'all their wins that they've had this year. I know they're good. They are beating bad teams though. They've hung with the better teams that they played. So let me say, 49ers week 1 they lost 13-17. 49ers are now 6-4. Steelers they won 31-17. Beat the Saints. Beat the Cardinals. Lost to the Bucks. Beat the Jags, the Texans, Commanders, and Cardinals. So your last 4 games are teams that haven't won over 3 games. All right. You lost to the team who has a winning record. The only team they beat with a winning record is the Steelers, who are, I would say, a little bit above average. But I wouldn't want to play if the Seahawks get the number 1 seed in the NFC. I would be really concerned.
I don't want to go up there.
That's a tough place to play there in Seattle in that weather at that time of the year. That's going to be a tough game to win. And I'm really happy for Sam Darnold, actually.
I am too.
Yeah, nobody thought he would. The Vikings just threw him out after he goes 14-3. Didn't think that he could win big games, which kind of what we're thinking now because he couldn't win against the Bucks, but played well. But
Does he still have mono?
I don't know.
It's just for life, bro.
But I think, I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna. He's found a home there in Seattle now. He's proven he can play in the elements. He can obviously play in the dome like he did in Minnesota. So
It's a huge game next week. They play on the road at the Rams.
yeah, and they got a very good roster. Their defense is very good. These Ohio State receivers in the NFL this year: Egbuka, Njigba, Olave, Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, he's had a decent year, but they're kind of taking over here a little bit.
Well, what you said, they haven't played anyone. They beat the teams that they need to beat. Like the Packers, we lose to those fucking teams.
Yeah, well, and also when they beat these teams, they're beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like their statement.
Yeah.
Their statement wins.
So, yeah, they're beating teams, but it's the NFL. Beat the fuck out of them whenever you can because they're better.
Yeah, no,
Like-
I get it. Morale, team morale. Whenever you get big wins like that by a lot of points. Rams 49ers. This was kind of over from the beginning. Rams jumped out 21-0 on the league. I think the Rams were kind of upset of how the first game went. The 49ers beat them at home, so this was kind of like a payback game.
I don't think Stafford was healthy first game, so
Yeah,
I think he's Was he MVP right now? MVP favorite?
He is the MVP favorite.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We looked it up.
I am surprised. I did not realize. I mean, I knew he was playing well. I just didn't realize he was like the MVP favorite.
Yeah.
The favorite to win the MVP. Right?
Quick stat, real quick. Matthew Stafford becomes the first quarterback in NFL history with 4 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions in 3 straight games.
Dang.
Yeah.
He is playing.
And I picked him up off waivers exactly 5 weeks ago. So
He's slinging it.
yeah,
Mac
he is.
Jones, 33 for 39, 319. I mean, that wasn't a bad game. Just
Purdy's done, dude. He's out. He's
the $50 million man.
Yep.
Done.
He took his money and ran. Coach, I'm hurt. My
When's he
back.
coming back?
Do you want him back?
I mean,
Well, yeah, I don't like the 49ers at all. Do you like the 49ers?
No. Like, do you want him to play, or should he play?
Yeah, I mean,
You just paid him all this money.
let's see what he's got. Big shot, $50 million man.
He's out.
Yeah, with the winning, you have to play him when he gets healthy. You have to bring him back.
He's been out how many weeks? Like 6, 7 with turf toe. You don't think he's not healthy?
Is it turf toe? I thought it was a back issue.
Turf toe, probably like multiple. I thought it was turf toe. It might have been multiple, but like,
moving
do you play him?
Yeah, I would play
I
him.
think they're going to.
Mac Jones ain't gonna win you no playoff game. So, Lions Commanders. Oh, President Trump was in attendance at this one. His Washington Commanders did end up taking a beating. Marcus Mariota starting in place of Jaden Daniels, which we talked about earlier. Lions, they laid an egg last week against the Vikings. Lost to the Vikings, who were 500. And to J.J. McCarthy, who essentially is a rookie quarterback because he didn't play it all last year. I hit that leg. Amon-Ra St. Brown for a touchdown.
There you go, dude.
Jahmyr Gibbs obviously played out of his mind. I was going against him in fantasy. 15 carries, 142 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay. And 3 catches, 30 yards, and a touchdown. 3 touchdown day for Jahmyr Gibbs. Imagine if you started Gibbs, A-Shane, and you started Travion Henderson or Jonathan Taylor.
JT.
Yeah, these running backs had some monster games today. Yeah, there's not much to say about this one. It was over from the get-go. So
Kittle came back and scored a touchdown, dude.
yeah, he did.
Kind of
Jawan Jennings had a touchdown also.
from the Saints, or no?
Yeah, Mac Jones did have a damn good game, didn't he? Kittle 9 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
He had 0 in the first half, right?
And he had 2 catches. McCaffrey.
Silent,
He didn't
right?
do
He was
much.
pretty.
Well, he had 8 catches for 66 yards and then 12 rushes for 30 yards. So, damn, he didn't get 100 yards.
So apparently, this Brock Purdy thing, I was just trying to look up the injury. The 49ers were considering dressing him as the backup. Considering that.
Considering.
But
Are they the worst like quarterback talent evaluators in the NFL?
Who, the 49ers?
dude, John Lynch.
I mean,
Trey Lance.
think about the bat. Trey Lance.
Yeah.
They traded up, gave away all those picks for that. Now Brock Purdy, they give him $50 million, and they're considering him make him the backup to Mac Jones.
I don't think you do that. I don't think you make. Yeah, Brock Purdy's got to come back and start, especially if they got a winning record. Like, you got to get him in sync with everybody again.
Surely, right?
He's won playoff games. He's gone to a Super Bowl. You got to
Yes.
keep the guy in.
But-
you're not gonna.
John Lynch wanted Mac Jones before Trey Lance.
He did.
Yeah. Well, that ship sailed. We've seen Mac Jones is eventually gonna crumble.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I mean,
Not in the right
Shanahan-
offense. Not in the right
Shanahan
offense.
may be the quarterback whisperer, but when it comes playoff time, comes down to the wire, you want Brock Purdy there. You don't want.
I don't want the Niners in the playoffs at all.
Yeah. No.
They're the Cowboy and the fucking Packer killers.
Yeah.
I hate the 49ers.
I hate them so much.
Moving on from NFL here, it is a weekly thing now with these gambling allegations. New gambling allegations came out today. Actually, people were indicted today. So,
One went to jail.
2 pitchers for the Cleveland Guardians, formerly the Cleveland Indians. Emmanuel Chase and Luis Ortiz have been indicted on charges of rigging MLB bets. Austin, you read a little bit about this. What do you got?
From what I read, I couldn't understand the language fully, but apparently
They're
they
Puerto
were.
Rican? Is that why?
Yeah, Más o menos, dude. Más o menos. They were throwing I guess they were throwing the game. Not really throwing the game. They were throwing the first pitch ball.
Okay, so
People were
You can
betting on
for the listeners out there, there's so many props you can bet on. A new thing is Oh, well, not. I don't know how new it is, but you can bet on the first pitch being a ball or a strike. Most of the time, I would think the odds are for a strike because you can throw a strike, a non-swinging strike,
Foul
or
ball.
if the batter makes contact with it, it doesn't go in play, or if it's a pop out, or if it's even a hit, it is a strike. So if these guys are going up there throwing the ball in the dirt just to get a ball, which odds are probably higher, they're essentially winning these bets. I don't like you said, I don't know the history. Have they been doing this a while, or has it just been this year?
I saw it started in 2023.
2023.
Yes.
Okay,
2
so
years
we
ago.
need to find video footage of Emmanuel Chase and Luis Ortiz first pitches
May of
every game
May of
since
2023.
2023 to see how many balls they have thrown.
Emmanuel.
And wouldn't it be something
First
crazy
first
if
pitch
every
ball.
one of them were balls? Like
First pitch
every
ball?
pitch.
But I don't think it was like every game. I think it's random
No, I know.
instances.
I know. But I'm saying like you gotta look on the video. There's gonna be FBI is gonna be looking at the video. Investigators are gonna be out the ass on this thing. They're gonna study it. You as a pitcher, you want to get ahead in the count.
Yes.
In the beginning of the at bat.
Yes.
So if it's obvious that maybe they threw way more balls than strikes, or they were attempting to throw a ball and it made contact, they're gonna figure that out.
Yeah.
So and that's an easy bet. Like you don't. That's a bet you really. That's a quick bet.
Easy.
You know what I mean? Like
Boom.
you don't have to stress anything out on that. You don't
You're-
gotta watch for a little bit to make sure he gets this many hits, this many strikeouts. It's a one-time thing.
And you're not thrown as a pitcher. You're not throwing the game.
Yeah.
Like you can still win the game and
And
not.
if somebody isn't going to the window and putting 20 grand or maybe like if they're not, here's 100 grand on the first pitch, that's what would raise suspicion.
Well,
So if they're
why they got
doing,
caught.
yeah, but I don't think there would be a question if somebody like some rich motherfucker went up there and said, "Here's 10 grand on the first pitch." That wouldn't raise any suspicion. But
$1 million.
if you're doing it since 2023, think of how
10
much
grand.
that 10 grand
Oh yeah.
builds up to be. But is that the only thing they were accused of was first pitch?
I don't know if it was first pitch or what the whole thing was, but I just know balls, strikes, throw a ball. But they were getting paid $7 grand, or it was like 5 at first, 7, and then like 12 grand to throw a ball.
It would have to be the first pitch one because I
Yeah.
don't think they. What's the 33rd pitch he's going to throw?
It could be that.
Or maybe they have Maybe they have live bets of
See-
like this start of this inning is he going to throw a ball or strike first?
Actually, that might be right because his teammate was on the team. Like, hey, you've thrown 33 fucking pitches. This one needs to be a ball. Telling him, like, hey,
Yeah, this is all alleged. He's been indicted. He hasn't been.
he's in jail. One of them's in jail. Ortiz is
Oh,
in
they
jail.
are in jail.
Ortiz is in jail. The other guy's not.
I mean, being indicted doesn't mean that you're
guilty.
guilty.
Okay,
So this
it is
all-
alleged.
Yeah, it's still alleged, but basically they're saying they're going to press charges on it. Doesn't mean you're guilty.
Dude, that could be like a tip-off.
Yeah.
NBA tip-off.
So see, we had a show last week, and we asked under 100 people by this time next year, would there be under investigation? And we already got 2 within a week right here.
Different sport, but hey.
Yeah, and that doesn't count the ones that maybe they're investigating right now that we don't know about, like in smaller associations, I guess you could say.
Says his attorney replied and said, "There is no credible evidence Luis knowingly did anything other than try to win games with every pitch and in every inning.
Every other
Luis looks forward to fighting these charges in court."
Good for you, Luis.
But it's like same thing, like tip-off. Like, hey, I'm gonna bet fucking Kevin Garnett doesn't hit the tip-off. He doesn't jump as high. Like, hey, first bet, winner.
There you go. Okay, we got anything else? Or are we done here?
400 grand using this guy's pitches
Yeah.
over time.
He won
Hell
400.
yeah.
No, betters won.
He's playing the long game, baby. That's good.
Dude, where do you bet this first pitch thing?
Anywhere. You can bet on DraftKings. I've seen that bet before. I've seen it
Huh.
before. Speaking of betting, college basketball is back. We've thrown a little bit of money here and there on some college basketball bets, but the Horizon League Part 2 this year, we're sticking with it, man. We're going to master it one day.
Who's best teams?
Totally different roster. Oakland actually only lost by 10 to Purdue, number 1 ranked Purdue last week.
Huh.
Yeah, University of Oakland. I'm thinking them or Robert Morris, possibly. Robert Morris actually went to the tournament, won the tournament bid last year for the Horizon League. So I'm gonna say Oakland this year. They look good in that game against Purdue. The spread was 32 points and they only lost by 10. So
How's Furman doing?
Furman's
not in that league.
yeah.
Or not? What's
Furman? I don't know what Furman is. I bet on the MAAC.
the MAC?
The MAC and the Horizon. I haven't really looked much into the MAC, but
No, MAAC is what he said.
yeah, MAAC.
MAC.
Not MA, not the Action football one. That
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of rolled days together. MAAC.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with those. I'm gonna fucking be on the lookout for those. Just I'm gonna post those on Twitter. Okay, before we go, I saw this funny video on a Facebook reel. If y'all can hear it.
How do you say a seal pushed me yesterday in French?
Oh,
Did y'all hear that? Okay.
How do you say a seal pushed me yesterday in French?
I can't hear that.
No, it's very muffled.
Okay. She basically said, "It fucked my pussy."
Oh.
Is how you say a seal pushed me yesterday. God, how can y'all not hear that? I have terrible hearing.
There's things called headphones and whatnot.
I have mine on too.
Washington.
He dropped it.
Well, it's not a touchdown either. What about Tom Brady, dude?
Oh, the Tom Brady cloning thing.
Yes. What do you think about that? Would you
I don't
would you
know,
do that?
dude. This guy makes out with his kids. Don't tell him what he does to his dogs.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm fucking with you.
You
Tom
think
Brady.
he's got a spread of peanut butter ready?
Maybe.
For his,
No dog has ate the peanut butter like this one, so doesn't make
gotta
two
clone
of
him.
them. No,
I saw this crazy theory. His company, the cloning company that he has,
maybe he's a clone.
no, in North Carolina. 23 years ago, started it. Drake May, 23 years. New England, yeah, New England
What you're
quarterback.
trying to say is he is a clone of Tom Brady.
Yep,
Come on.
that's they can't discard it.
Yeah, I could go all night about euthanasia, bro.
Fucking Kyle, man.
I can't go any longer than this. But yeah, no, that is pretty crazy though. That's cool. I guess. I mean, I guess if he fell in love with that dog, if he thinks that's the same dog that he had that passed away, I mean,
Would you do that though?
would I clone my dog?
Yes.
No, because I would think if you made a clone of your dog, you would forget about that dog because you have one just like it, but he'll never really be that dog or he or she. But maybe that was a good dog in like more than ways of just him loving. Maybe it was a good guard dog. Maybe it was a good trained dog or something. I don't know.
So if you, my thinking is like if you clone a dog or whatever, is it gonna have the same like mentality? It might look the same and everything, but
It has the same DNA as the dog that he cloned.
But is it training the dog?
That's just too much money is all that is.
I mean, if he sends it to the same trainer, it's going to be trained in the same way as that.
Like if it's your dog and you trained it the whole time.
Tom Brady gets special privileges. I mean, the guy can call games when he owns an NFL team, so there's no telling what he's got going on out there. But yeah, no, I mean, that's yeah, I would never do that.
I don't think I would.
That's kind of creepy.
It is very.
That's like some Pet Cemetery
Boom,
type shit.
boom! I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Waiting for it. It's like, dude, what if they come back evil as fuck?
Yeah, eat his face off or something while he's sleeping. Yeah.
You ever seen Pet Cemetery, Dustin?
No,
Oh,
The original.
Watch it.
I won't be watching.
Why?
It doesn't sound like anything I'd be interested in.
You'd be scared as shit.
No.
Speaking of which, I got a couple Horizon League picks for tomorrow already.
Already.
All right, tomorrow I'm taking the University of Milwaukee -2.5. Then I'm going to take Cleveland State to cover 20.5 at Northwestern. And I haven't really seen Youngstown State or Robert Morris play yet, so we'll have to figure that out. But take those. Let's start it off with a bang here. Let's get 2 wins. Horizon League, here we come this year. Here we come. Who y'all excited about for college basketball?
William and Mary.
William and Mary, they're in the MAAC.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Don't stay away from them. Stay away from
William and Mary.
Okay, that is all we have. We will see you guys next time. Enjoy the football games this weekend. Go Longhorns.
Let's go, baby.